Peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Run the likes up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Ab channel. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we got breaking news. 50 Cent responds to Dame Dash apology to him and Cameron. Okay. But 50 Cent had some choice words about this apology. We're going to go into that. But let's go into this Dame Dash apology. Then we're going to go into the 50 Cent response, okay? But nevertheless, let's go to this all-in intro. All right? Let's get it. M.Reck, China Black, run it up on all streaming platforms. It's platinum. Let's make it double platinum. Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Okay? We taking calls too. 310-692-9055. Let's get it.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your aunt is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
We back. Run it up. Run the likes up. Cost you nothing to hit that like button. Okay, we're going to go right into Dame Dash apology. Then we're going to go into 50 Cent response. I'm taking calls. I'm trying to get Sin City on the line. David Flat Sparks on the line. There's a lot going on. We got the Adrian Broner apology to Cameron. So we got a full packed show for y'all. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's get it.
Looking at the view, and I'm thinking, like, why am I beefing with Cam? And the only reason why is because I just never got to talk to him. He publicly said he wasn't going to talk to me, but almost every OG from Harlem and everyone I respect is like, yo, cut this shit, it's embarrassing. So, Daniel spoke to Cam, and we could resolve this. I just want to talk to him, and it's over. And if you need to, because we can't publicly have us as black people beefing with each other. That's just what they want. They use us to tear each other down. They don't do it. We do it to ourselves, but they usually pay us to do it. And I'm not going to get caught up in that. So I'd prefer to squash this. I want to apologize to Harlem because I know this was embarrassing for Harlem. And I'm man enough, but the thing is, in Harlem, we deal with things different. It also comes with violence. And I can't be violent, and I won't be violent. And I don't want any of my friends to be violent. My job is to keep them out of jail. So the only way I can deal with things, to keep certain things out of the algorithm, is to answer as soon as somebody says something. And my version of violence is just lawsuits. If I could take it to the streets, I would, but we can't. And the Italian Godfather, part 2, he killed his brother. The black Godfather don't kill his brother. He teaches his brother. So, again, if y'all want to sit down and work it out, I don't even want to be a part of that project that y'all doing. I don't really understand what it is. But I feel like 50, Cam, me, if together we show that we could be beefing, pause, and then come together and maybe do a TV show together, something different, or a movie or something, just showing the world that we can work together, then we would prove everyone wrong. They love us tearing each other down, and I'm not doing that shit. And I apologize to my OGs for embarrassing you. But I just wanted to talk to him. And he finally talked to, he finally replied when I hit him with the lawsuit. And I was like, man, now go talk to Daniel. And if you want to, Daniel, if you want, please arrange us to have a sit down. You can bring who you want. And also 50, you're invited too. But instead of us talking about each other on fucking social media like clowns, let's sit down and talk like real men. Let's take this off the street. The street right now is the internet, and this shit is corny. So I don't want to fight with y'all no more. Now, I heart, that's different. And Revolt, Batavio, same thing. You stop replying to me 2 days before I went to the Breakfast Club, but I don't work for you. I am the chairman. When I'm
All right, so what we gonna do? I mean, it's a long video. We gonna get to this 50 Cent response, okay? And I see people calling already. Let me just you know, put out this 50 Cent response, and then we'll get to the calls. And we got a whole lot of other clips I'm gonna play in different angles within this whole thing. You know what I mean? Because it's layers. Okay, run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Okay. So let's go right to 50 Cent response. Okay, I just wanted to play the video for those that might have been out the loop. Okay, so 50 Cent post that same video to his Instagram. Okay, and he put a caption on it. Okay, let's go right to that caption. We didn't come to play. Okay, y'all already know what it is. All right, so I got the caption nice and big. Okay, but I'm gonna read it for you. You know what I mean? In the words of Dame Dash and Cans, pause. All right, so 50 Cent says, I agree with Dame 100%, but it's better to work together. We should sit down and figure out how to move forward. I believe we can create a path to more success. Oh, wait. Cam just said F Dame and it's fake chat GPT lawsuit. So it's fuck Dame. So it's fuck you, Dame, at 50 Cent action. Okay. So there you have it. 50 Cent pretty much told Dame, you know, I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna take some calls, but let's get it. Pretty much said, Dame, go to hell. Peace. Salute to my brother JR on the line. What's happening, JR? Talk to me, King. Mhm. Mm, mm. Hold on, JR. Hold on. They can't hear you. Hold on, my bad. I'll be forgetting. We got JR on the line. I'm about to JR, just say everything you just said so the people can hear you. You live. Let's get it. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I say, first and foremost, salute to M.Reck, salute to the Rec Mob, and salute to SJ. But I just have to say this, man. We just was talking about this last week, and I said that Dame played himself in that Breakfast Club interview because
Mm-hmm.
he just showed that he has no growth yet in his life, man. And you got to be told by OGs that which out would you see what I'm saying? Like you 50 some odd years old. You need to hear this from the OGs. This guy's wild, bro. I mean, I love Dame, man, but all he's doing is showing you not good business, dog. That's all you doing. You're showing people that you not good business. I heard recently, I've been hearing even more so people saying, oh man, well, Hov is being proven to be a genius now for leaving you in the lurch. For the way you acting, bro. You just probably lost the deal that you was gonna have putting your stuff on Revolt. You send them into a tizzy talking about you the chairman of Revolt. Now they looking at you spooky, like, oh, wait a minute. We can't be doing business. We don't need this guy in the building, bro. In my opinion, when 50 Cent made fun of him with his teeth falling out, I think 50 was already thinking about, you know what, Dame is talented. We should try to do something together. But his response to 50, if you remember it, he was like, oh, that was funny, da da da. At first I was like, oh, that's good. He's taking it on it, laughing it off.
Correct.
But then he said, oh, I'm a boss because he don't own none of his stuff. He ain't this, he ain't that. I'm this over here. Well, boom. Well, there you have it. I'm not working with this guy. I can't bring this guy into the writer's room.
That's a fact.
So I just think I feel sad for Dame because you 50 some odd years old and you making mistakes like you back in like you 27 years old or something. I don't get what's going on with this guy. And by the way, this is not to say that I approve Cam talking ill will, talking to this guy in any kind of way. There's nothing to do with this. This has everything to do with Dame, what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? And it's just a real embarrassment that you this age and you can't see 3-4 steps ahead of your actions. Come on, man.
That's a fact. Let me just say this. Salute to Sin City, you know what I mean, from the It Is What It Is podcast. You know, that's Cam homie. It's my homie as well. We spoke because that Blue Blood Sports TV clip went super viral. You know what I mean? When Blue called in and addressed the whole Adrian Broner situation.
Yeah, that was good too. That was dope right there, by the way. But go ahead.
That went crazy, right? On IG, TikTok, and Complex, the Source, Vibe.com. It went crazy, all right? But nevertheless, me and Sin spoke, and he pretty much confirmed that, you know, Cam wasn't trying to exploit Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get Sin City on the line, but I believe he was up all last night because he called me on the late night, you know, like 11 or whatever. Action was I going live? I told him maybe this morning. So I'm gonna probably try to call him and wake him up so he can give his assessment on everything. You dig? And I got the Adrian Broner apology to Cam and all that. So, you know, we over here, we do the work. You know what I'm saying? It's never one-sided. We call it down the middle. But JR, continue.
Let me ask you, Reck.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you real quick. Let me ask you, Reck. You buying it?
Well, Sin, I'm gonna say this. Coming from Sin, yeah, because he ain't never lied to me. You know what I mean? I knew Sin for like almost 15 years. Sin ain't never, we had a like 3-hour conversation on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Sin ain't never lied to me. That's why I want him to speak his mind so you can hear it from the horse's mouth and you can say if you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? The people can say that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You know I'm gonna hold your feet to the
Yeah.
fire, right? I gotta ask you. You know how I give it up. You know how I give it up. I gotta ask you.
I love it, JR. I want you to. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire and wreck the hellfire. I love it. But look, this is what we gonna do. I see we got people calling up, and I want you to call back, JR, because I'm gonna try to get Sin City on the line. I'm gonna see who this calling because I don't know his number by heart. This may be him behind the scenes.
You go do your thing. I just have to tap in and give that little 2 cent real quick.
Uh-huh.
Peace to the Rep Mob. Yo, Rec, keep it up. Peace, SJ. And I'm listening, brother. I talk to you soon.
All right, family. Salute. Appreciate you.
Salute.
Let's get it. Run the likes up. Call me up. 310. We got somebody on the line. We got somebody on the line. They was holding on. Caller, mute your audio.
Yep, I did that.
I appreciate you
holding. What up, man?
Good. Salute, Ken.
Of course.
Holding on. Thank you. Let the people know who you be, and let's get to it.
Well, first off, shout out to you and your whole team. It's DC. I spoke to you, I think last week, called in too.
Okay.
So yeah, salute to y'all. But I'm gonna just keep it quick. And then I wanted to ask you something. But
let's get
the funny thing is this, right? We listening to Dame talking, saying what he was saying, whatever. This is the same man that will walk into whatever room, talk about, I'm a boss, I'm my own boss, I'm the boss this, I'm the boss that. Now, how could you expect to work? First of all, Cam's doing this thing, right?
Uh-huh.
But how could you expect to have that kind of mentality when you walking into a room with somebody like 50? And he can't have that boss mentality and work with 50 Cent and think he gonna be the top dog in the room or anything like that. That's his number one. Number two, it's like, yeah, he did play himself. I agree 100% with what JR said. He played himself in that interview. You know what I'm saying? What I see is Dame kind of fearing the you know what I'm saying? Like, Dame's kind of fearing, and yeah, you know what? Yeah, anybody could say what they want. They could clown me. It's cool. It's whatever. But look, Dame, like where he at right now, like it seemed like he don't want to die out in obscurity. So he's kind of worried. I feel like he worried about that. So now he's trying to pop up with the apologies because he knows how many people, you know, mess with Kim and with 50 and the people that they mess with. So he's making all the wrong moves right now. And I think he's trying to, you know, that, you know, his eyes are opening. You know what I'm saying? That he's trying to he's trying to slide back in there and be relevant again. So he's fearing that irrelevance. So I think that's what's really going on in his head, because it seemed like he bipolar or got borderline personality disorder, some shit. Something like that. My fault.
Nah, it's all,
but
it's all
yeah. So I wanted to ask you, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I feel like Dame, he is a boss, right? I give him that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
break that down.
Yep.
A boss is somebody who puts up their own money, who put people on. You know, me, I would rather run with the whole leader thing. You know what I mean? I could even call him a leader.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely led people
exactly
to, you know, better situations. You know what I mean? Whether they want to be a rapper or comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Cash got behind, you know, the Camerons, the Jay-Z's, the Kevin Harts,
Yeah.
to the point where all these individuals,
and I'll never take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing, but in my bag.
Yeah, it's all good. So now this is the other side of it, though. Okay, it's one thing to have those qualities, those leader type qualities, and all that, and
mm-hmm.
it takes a special kind of man to throw people alley-oops, because we know everybody out here is selfish. You understand what I'm saying? And
yeah, you're right about. You definitely right.
And it takes a special kind of man or woman to fight for people, even when you're not in business with them. Remember, Dame not only did this for Rockefeller artists, he did this for Nori when he wasn't even signed.
Other artists. Yeah,
I think
I heard about that. Yeah,
even Joe Budden, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Grav. You know.
Oh.
So now this is the other side. Me, I don't really get along with people that have out of control egos. His ego is out of control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to get at. Yep, you're right. That's what I was talking about when I said that. How can you have them two when they both got egos out of between 50 and Dame? Their egos is freaking out of this atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like this, out of the stratosphere. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. My bad.
And a lot of people calling up, and I'm gonna finish answering it. You talk about egomaniacs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dame.
Yep.
And
megalomaniacs. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Egotistical maniacs. Okay. So many different ways. You know they're gonna clash. You see they clashing now. You know Dame put out a pop.
Exactly.
And you see 50 with his ego, and
50 just smack it away. Yep.
Yeah, he blocked the shot. You know what I mean? Threw that shit in the stands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get that shit out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Type.
Mm-hmm.
So see, but Dame is his own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? As much as
exactly
brings, you know, good elements to the table, he's his worst enemy because of his ego, his mouth, and now he's backpedaling. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then also,
it's like two things could be right, could be true at the same time type shit. Yeah.
Definitely. So that's what's happening with Dame. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're right and you're wrong at the same time. So, but you know what happens with that? You look crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Because
that's how you looking right now, yo.
You're looking a little crazy, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that's gonna snap because they like, yo, Dame on that swing is killing me. You know what I mean? In the comments, no. No, but
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I mean, we can.
But look, this is what we're gonna do, because I got a lot of people I'm gonna tap.
Yeah. No, I know. I peep game. Yeah.
And I appreciate you calling, and let the people know who you
are,
brother.
Yeah, DC. I'm out here on Long Island, New York, but in the hood on Long Island. There's a lot of hoods on Long Island.
No,
a lot of people don't know about that. All right, yo, salute to you. Salute to everybody. All right,
let's get it. Peace. We got a lot of people calling up. I'm trying to get Sin City on the line, but regardless of what, we got Janie B on the line. A lot of people calling, so just stay on hold. Mute your audio. So stay on hold, and you'll get through. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. We're gonna do this quick, y'all. We're gonna do this quick because we got a lot of people calling. You know, and we're trying to get everybody through because I got some special guests calling too. Janie B, what's the word? What up, though?
What up, though, M.Reck? What up? Listen, two things are true about this, and I want you to follow me here. Sin City think that Cam, like where he going with this with you, he really feel like that's the truth. But let's not forget, Cam did the same thing to Mace. I told you a couple of weeks ago, they be behind the scene moving pieces. He did the same thing to Mace. The friends they had in common, he had them going back to Mace, trying to make Mace feel like he was wrong. Cam is a master manipulator, M.Reck. Because he know you cool with Sin, he sent Sin to you.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I thought about that, but I think Sin is acting on his own because of our relationship that we have over the years, you know. And then also I told Sin, you know, tell Cam to hit my phone and we could speak direct as men. You know what I mean? Because I'm a definitely hear Sin out, but I definitely need to hear from Cam because I heard from Mace. You dig what I'm saying? Mace called me, and I mean, this is nothing because they are family. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I known them a long time. I got a better relationship with Sin and Mace, but Cam I met probably 2003 a few times. We chopped it up in his Pink Range one time, and then one time in front of the Apollo. So, you know, they are, you know, I consider them family because of the length of time that we have and just the, you know, the people that's in place that I be, you know, that I really rock with. So I definitely want to speak to Cam, but also this ain't about nothing. You know, Blue, everybody rock with Blue, but Blue really rock with AB, and Blue was very disturbed with how, you know, they conducted that interview with AB, knowing that he was in the drunken state of mind, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll fix it publicly. No.
Right. And also, when you played that clip, notice that Dame Dash said he want to keep him out of jail. I dropped a couple of gems the other day. Dame had been putting out fires for a lot of them.
Talk about it.
So I said this before, M.Reck. Dame got a lot of things that he could just tell these people, like, you ain't got to do me no favor, just undo what I paid you not to do. You're free to talk right now. It's a lot of information out here about them. Dame holds the key to that. So they might want to back off of him. And at this point in his life, Dame is sick. People can look at it like he's doing sucker stuff, but Dame trying to find his peace. He know they relationship can't be fixed, but he ain't in a position to keep on fighting them like he want to fight them.
Got you. Janie B, you always come through with the gems. Tap back in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some of these new people on the line and try to get Sin on the line and all that. All right. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate you too.
Let's get it, y'all. We got to keep this thing moving. I got a lot of people calling in. I got special guests calling in. Everybody can call in. Everybody can give their assessment. Just don't be afraid to call. Let's get it, though. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. Salute.
Dre from Detroit.
Dre from Detroit. Hold on one second. Run the likes up, man. We got people from Detroit on the line. We got people worldwide on the line. This is MReckt TV. Okay, I'm M.Reck, the host. We live on YouTube. Hit the like button on the YouTube as well as Facebook. Dre from Detroit. Let's get it, brother.
Yeah, shout out to M.Reck. Shout out to the whole M.Reck community. This Dame situation is crazy, but he should have known what 50 was going to be about beforehand. Ain't nobody about to be resuming in no peace talks after you to sent somebody a fake $300 million lawsuit. Like, so 50 was going to ride with Cam regardless because that's his man. They done been squashed the beef. They seen an opening to this paid in full, and now they're doing business together. And Dame, all you've proven now is that you're toxic in everything you touch, which is the opposite of what you want to be perceived to be, which is everything turns to gold. And I heard somebody put it away the other day. Oh yeah, Cameron did it himself when he said Dame was great at finding talent. That was his specialty. But now you got to try to become the talent and take credit for everything that everybody did. And that's the wrong way to go. Because in business and everything you do in life, you're going to have partners. You're going to have somebody that give you a little tidbit here, give you a little tidbit there. You learn something from this person, learn something from that person. So you mean to tell me if you show me a way how to change the color of my shoestrings, now you invented my whole style every time I get dressed? Oh, I showed you how to do them shoestrings. Now I got to take credit for your whole wardrobe because you showed me a little. And that's what Dame wants to do with Kevin Hart's career, Cameron career, Lee Daniels' career. Is like, oh, I had a part in when you was coming up. So now I have to try to take credit for everything that everybody do. So all y'all owe me. And it's like, nah, bro.
Got you. Nah, great assessment, good brother, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you download the Spooky Hours app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store. You know what I mean? That's my app. You know, and Dre from Detroit, man. Make sure you stay tapped into this channel, man. And if you're not subscribed, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm definitely subscribed.
Okay. You was about to say something else? All right, let's get it. No. Peace. Who this?
What's up, M.Reck?
What's up, King?
Yo, this international DJ Finesse, Akko G, Jersey, man, Atlanta. What up?
What's going on, DJ Finesse? Salute. Run the likes up for DJ Finesse, y'all. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and all that, man. Let's get it, bro. You down in Atlanta now?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta now. Okay. Check this out, M.Reck. I want to spill my gut a little bit, and I'm going to share the time.
Let's get it.
Them boys in Harlem need to be ashamed of themselves. Because none of them had the balls like Dame Dash to get them where they at.
Talk about it.
A lot of them boys, including Rockefeller and them, Dame Dash was the muscle that stood in front of the elite that got them where they was at. And loyalty is everything, man. And for Dame Dash, go out like Queen Latifah on Set It Off. Don't start sponging. Open fire and stay grounded all the way to the end of it if that's what's going to happen. But watch this right here. Check this out. It's the difference from being cocky and arrogant and bold and confident about it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Good.
Now watch this.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Watch this, man. I think that Dame Dash going to win in the end. I think that Dame Dash should sit down with Byron Allen. So he could get around some people and be independent, because what he's saying is real, but the elite jumping him and they paying off people that's supposed to be on the team to go against him.
Damn.
But we need brothers like Dame Dash, man.
That's a fact.
Because at what point can we unite and figure this out and negotiate our 1% out of the deal, man? We can't just keep folding and tucking our tail because somebody else got more fame and control the narratives and got more money. At what point, as a people, do we stand up?
Yeah. Now you.
Let's not let these guys keep jumping and humiliating Dame Dash, because hey, man, he or she without sin throw the first stone, and without a brother like Dame Dash, where would we be in the world? Somebody got to stand up, M.Reck. Salute, my brother. Salute. And yo, run them likes up for my brother M.Reck. Support.
Man. That was a powerful assessment, man. I like that assessment, man. So DJ Finesse, make sure you stay locked in with me, man. Salute, King. Yeah.
We gotta talk some more.
Yo, man, hit me on IG. Hit me in the DM on IG. But like some pics, leave a comment, and then say, yo, M.Reck. I sent my number through IG. Do that on the MRECK TV page at MRecktv. You know what I mean? So we could
you got it, my brother. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do.
All right, let's get it.
We got a lot to do. What's love? Salute.
Salute. Let's get it. The line's on fire, okay? I know there's a lot of people waiting in the backdrop, but I got the lines open. Okay, I got you. But what I need y'all to do to run the likes up, okay? The like button is free, okay? This is the livest show where the people have a voice. You never gonna get this type of show ever in your life, and you're gonna have special guests calling up. You dig? So this is your chance to go viral. These niggas ain't gonna let you go viral. If you do call up, it's just so they can pass the time. You dig what I'm saying? But me, I put my callers not only on the show, and then I rebroadcast these callers' assessments to go viral on all social media. So it's different over here. But caller, state your name, where you caller from. Let's get it.
What's up, Reck?
Oh, salute. Those air horns sound official. That's my guy, Jose. What's up? I ain't gonna front. Them air horns sound official. You came here, you came on this live dragging your nuts. Pause. Salute to all my You came in saying like
I had to pull over and hit him for you right quick.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But one thing I want to say, Reck.
Yeah.
Now check this out. What if Dame really dying?
You said, what if Dame really what?
Dying. What if he really dying? Like Prodigy.
Oh,
and you know how Prodigy started coming out with the book, telling everything? Think about what Dame doing now.
Got a point.
He's showing everybody he's sick. He losing his eyesight. He losing his teeth. That man really showing you how sick he is.
Damn. Yeah, I mean,
and people taking it as a joke and they laughing about it. But when your body actually start breaking down like that, think of all the things that he's showing that's happening to his body.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like you, if today you show your teeth gone, tomorrow you show you losing your eyesight, the next day you showing how your diabetes killing you, you getting slim. The man is showing everything. And people not really taking it into consideration that this man is showing y'all he dying.
That's
now what everybody gonna say when he died?
That's a great way of looking at it, because I'm gonna be honest, when I saw him with the eye patch, and you know, of course he didn't have his teeth in his mouth, I was like, yo, he's looking like he's in a grave condition. You know what I'm saying? But when he went to the Breakfast Club on and he had that suit on, you know what I'm saying? That suit where it looked like he's about to sell you a vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh,
right.
Dame is back to his old self. So I get what you're saying. But then remember, Dame said on the Breakfast Club, he wanted people to look at him like he was weak. So all this, he's saying this was premeditated. You know what I mean? The eye patch.
But that could be a front, man. That could be a front.
Yeah.
If your body really breaking down like that, bro, something is really wrong with you.
Yeah, but you know, let's
and you might not wake up tomorrow.
Let's just say this, right? And I want to get your assessment. You may be right.
Right.
Dame, he's using these Godfather quotes and these Godfather analogies, and he said, look, I want to definitely prove to the people that I'm the Black Godfather, so I use the Godfather aspect of appearing weak, because he said that's what the Godfather did when he attacked the 5 families. You understand what I'm saying? So let's just say let's just say Dame Dash, I mean, because he is a genius, you know what I mean? Let's just say Dame Dash. What's going on with your phone, Jose? Your shit sounds spooky. You sound like, what's going on?
I'm sitting in one spot, I'm going out.
Yeah. Well, look, you can tap back in. I'm gonna make my analogy to what you said, but your shit.
All right, do what you do. I'll tap back in.
You good? You good now? You good now? But let me.
Okay.
Train of thought. Let's just say Dame Dash used the whole Godfather analogy, and he's running with this whole disguise of appearing weak. Okay, and you know, I guess at the time, Cam is his enemy, so to speak, a friend of me and 50 Cent, and they are attacking him at his weakest point. And then now Dame, you know what I'm saying, you know, pops up at the Breakfast Club. He looked like a whole different person. And, you know, so he may have some truth to what he's saying. I don't know. So what you think? You think Dame is capping, or Dame is really out here sick? And
I really think Dame out here sick, because your body don't break down like that that quick. You know what I'm saying? It's showing you the progression of how this is killing this man. And he's so strong and used to being strong that he's trying to keep this front up. Okay, y'all, I'm just playing. No, you're not. Your body's showing us you're not playing. You can act like that because you're used to being the man in charge, but what you actually need to do is tell everybody you really dying, and maybe everybody start helping you.
Well, let's just say this because we don't want to put death in the air. You know what I mean? We want to keep it
right.
You know what I mean? Let's just say he's running with the whole Godfather, perception of appearing weak to his enemies. Let's just say that. Let's give him that because I don't want to wake up tomorrow and see breaking news: Dame Dash suddenly dies in his sleep. You know what I mean? I don't
right.
Up to that. You know what I mean? I know we all gotta go, but I don't want to wake up to that. You feel me? You know, I think he has a lot more living to do. So let's just put good vibes in the air. But I like your assessment because shouts to Brownstone. She said Jose is cooking. You know what I mean? So you definitely came with a different perspective, and I love it. And I need
to. And I would suggest Dame run with that aspect and quit trying to be this strong man, and maybe everybody will cherish him as the man he was.
No, I got you.
You see what I'm saying? He's still trying to hold up this strong persona when he actually need to say, y'all, you know, when I'm gone, y'all gonna say I was the best, this and that. Show me that love now.
I feel you. Great assessment, Jose. Appreciate you, man. Salute to all my truckers.
Okay, Brett.
Hit the air horns for us real quick.
I got you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me let my window down. I'm on the freeway over here in Florida.
Your joint's kind of official. You dragging your nuts. I see what you're doing.
I gotta pop out on you like a raccoon every now and then.
I see what you're doing. You sending shots to all the truckers with their air horns, like letting them know y'all ain't got nothing on me and my air horns. I see.
That's right. You already know.
All right, Jose.
Hey, salute. All right.
Be safe on the road, my guy. All right, salute. As you can see, this is the livest show. We got the people, the streets, the truckers. We got the small folks. We got the babies. We got the ladies. Did I mention the ladies? We do got the ladies. A lot of y'all niggas got a sausage fest, okay? Pause, okay? You niggas do paperwork parties. There's nothing but niggas in there, okay? There's nothing but niggas. You don't have no chicks, okay? I would never go to none of you niggas' parties. I would never go to you niggas' houses because you like being around niggas, okay? We over here live and we talking about street shit and the ladies is tapped in, okay? They know what kind of energy it is over here. You know what I mean? That masculine energy. You dig what I'm saying? You niggas is dusty ass YouTubers, all right? You know, you YouTube squatters. But nevertheless, this sound like my brother on the line. What's happening? Talk to me, King.
Yo, what's going on, Ray? I had to tap back in because
yes, sir.
First off, we wish Dame nothing but the best, and I pray that that the man has good health and the whole nine. You know, I know he got diabetes, but we pray for that man.
Yeah.
But the second thing is the Godfather never ran his mouth, regardless of what anybody else seen. The Godfather never ran his mouth. You didn't know what Michael was thinking. That's a fact. So that's just that's number two. Number three, I had to respond to the other dude that called up and was talking all the they out to get Dame and we got to make these deals. I just gotta I gotta say this, man, because listen, to be real with you, all these dudes, 50 Cent, Cameron, Dame, all of them. To be quite frank with you, I got love for them. They black brothers in the industry, but I don't know these guys like that, so I ain't vouching for none of them, to keep it 100 with you. But what I want to say is that I look at what people do in these industries as life lessons that us as a people can take back. And what I'm seeing from Dame is a life lesson, man. That pride goeth before the fall, man. And I'm not wishing no fall. I wish nothing but the best for Dame. He's talking about, go get with another brother. You know what I'm saying? Go get with another brother who can help him out. What makes him think that the other brother gonna want to mess with him? Dame done helped so many people in his career, but yet nobody's turning back to help him right now. Why do you think that is? I'm just being real with you. Why do you think that is?
If you want me to answer that, I'm gonna say this. I believe it's due to ego in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I'm gonna say this: Dame Dash, as much as I'm inspired by Dame Dash in many ways, but Dame Dash is so disrespectful. You know what I mean? In many ways too. We just got to keep it real. You know what I mean? I know for a fact, even though you know, he's somebody that I would have loved to do business with, but I know we would have probably shot their hands multiple times. You dig what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Not now.
No, I agree with you.
You know, and I know he got boxing skills and all that. You know what I mean? I street box. You know what I mean? I got, you know, skills from, you know, fighting in the street. But you know, and all my homies is boxers, so we'll get to that. But you know, but right now we're more so.
It's about the respect. It's about the respect, Breck. That's why you're gonna shoot the hands, point blank. Period.
Yeah.
When you say something like that, you ain't got to defend yourself. The bottom line at the end of the day, homies is gonna respect. I don't care win, lose. I'll be nodded. I don't care. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you're gonna be like, yo, JR, he kept it. He stood tall though.
That's a fact.
That's my son. I mess with son. So that's all I'm saying. I mean, I just wanted to get to the main point and the main crux, yo, real quick, Breck, because, and I know you get it, man. It's not the you know, crap on anything that Dame did in his career. He's a great dude. He's a part of hip hop legacy. But we got to look at him sometimes, and because you know the interview up there at the Breakfast Club was another sign, right? There was ways he could have controlled that interview as a grown up, but he acted like a child. He was jumping up. He was having tantrums, right? Like I'm serious though. Like there's ways to control the conversation and send it in the direction that you wanted to go in. You know what I mean? And so I'm just saying, you know, I get what we like to always talk from the shadows of things. Oh, this guy, they shadow banning it. And sometimes that is true. And then sometimes guys are just shooting themselves in the foot and finish eating a banana, throw it on the floor, and then slip on a banana peel, bro. Some dudes is just like that.
Analogy.
You know, for real. But Reck, man, you know what's love. I'm gonna clear up the airways and love to everybody, man. And peace, man. Keep having a good show, bro.
Thank you, JR, man. Great assessment once again. My brother. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, and this is for you too, boss.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Copy.
Okay, I see what's going on. JR, we got air horn smoke. Okay, we got air horns.
Yeah, we got air horns for days over here, man. Tell Jose whatever you want to do.
Woo! That's what I'm talking. My truck is JR, Jose, songs by Alicia. My brother, be safe on the road.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Salute to salute to all the truckers, man.
Yep. Salute to all my truckers. Peace. We got air horn smoke over here at MRecktv. Niggas, it's different over here. Y'all ain't got the air horn smoke over here at MRecktv. Mute your audio. This is the liveest show ever. Run the lights up. Hold on.
It is.
Salute. Who this?
Hey, this Sab out of that GA. Listen.
Hold on 1 second. Let me shout out my supporters. Because we'll be scared of them because they dropping their money and everything else. I believe my man Shane. Salute to my brother Shane. Okay, I haven't seen Shane in a minute. Thank you for tapping back in, and he came right back with dropping a super chat. You know what I mean? He dropped a nickel, right? He said Dame Dash is hilarious. That's a fact. Okay, let me shout out one more person. I believe. Run the likes up. The Cash App is $MRecktv for anybody that want to donate to the Cash App and all that. And all the information is at the bottom of the ticker scrolling across if you want to leave a donation. All right, so DeMarcus Vaughn, he drops a nickel on MReck. He says, who would y'all say is a better businessman, Master P or Dame Dash? You know what? I want the people to answer that. Great question. We're going to have the people in the chat room as well as the callers answer that. Now, caller, state your name, where you calling from, and talk to me.
Sab out of the GA. And in my opinion, they are one and the same. I would have to say that Dame is probably the better businessman because he accomplished a little bit more in the business aspect. When you talk about how many different entities. But the era is the same. Both of them made bad decisions at the end of the financial game. So let me get to my statements I wanted to make with you today.
No doubt.
I want to regard Dame Dash and his first interview at Breakfast Club.
Okay.
The first interview that Dame Dash had, he made millionaires. Let's be honest.
That's a fact.
A lot of people did not know how to start a business, did not understand that they were slaves as workers, as W-2 employees. And he educated the people. Okay. The second interview, he's still educated. even though people keep talking about that clowning and that immature part of that interview, he was still telling people to boss up. He was still telling them how to boss up. He was still also, I want to say that Breakfast Club interview actually tarnished his revoked opportunity based on the same thing that happened with Trump and ABC. Same exact thing. So this man has done so much for hip hop. I think Cam is a pink wearing clown.
Damn.
He is not, he should never be on that pedestal that people are putting him on. He's always been a follower. He's always bit the hand to feed him, from Jim Jones to Mason on. He isn't a good person. And y'all need to stop even putting him in the conversation of boss, because he's a follower, he's a worker, and always has been. He needed Mace to make money. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let's not overlook that. Now, Cam and Dame. Cam, it did not. That $1 million conversation that he had, I heard your interview the other day. So give me 2 more seconds. Cameron and Dame. Let's talk about that relationship. You remember that interview? I saw the interview the other day. Okay, listen. That interview tells you everything. First, he called him and offered him the money. Dame was trying to get more money. He didn't want to put the burden on those brothers for giving him that money, because he was thinking they probably couldn't really afford it, and it was going to come with some type of strings attached. We're talking about the clown Cameron. Okay, so then he turns around, and when the guy calls him back for the money, now they don't want to give him the money. You know they wasn't going to give him that money in the first place, right? Let's talk about game. They were never going to give him any money without no strings attached. This man did not want to sell his soul for a funky $1 million. That is, y'all got to respect this man. This man is a man, no matter if he's broke or not. Dame stands on a man, 10 toes down. You need to mimic him instead of clowning him. Because we need some men around here, and half of y'all act like Cam and 50 cents. Let's get to 50 real quick, and then I'm done. 50 cents is a sellout. He is a government informant, and it is clear. And if you are not clear on it, go back and look. Supreme is in jail before a snitch named 50 to the New Yorkers. So let's be real. Y'all need to cut that nigga off. 50 needs to be cut off. He's an informant. Like Dame said, he don't fuck with them at all. Well, you get it? That is a 50 cent.
Let me interject. So what? So Supreme kind of confirmed that 50 Cent didn't put him in this position. So what you got to say to that? You think Supreme is just
50 Cent does not know. What I'm telling you is, when you have informant information, it is redacted. That's what I'm telling you. Supreme is looking at his documents they put in front of him. He doesn't know that 50 is behind this. But you can tell the 50 behind it. Look how he's moving. Dang. Just because the other guy, DMF, went and had a conversation with Supreme, don't y'all see that's gay? That nigga ain't the only is he informant. He like men.
Damn.
He is just like Jay-Z. All of them in there having sex together. And I'm tired of y'all ignoring that, men. You got to understand when you're dealing with a lot of gay men. And if you don't know a man is gay, then probably you are.
I gotta say this. I gotta say allegedly
allegedly. I'm sorry. In my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Not. But
that's a gay man. I love your assessment. I want you to call back. What's your name?
I will. I'm Sam out of jail. I've called you before. I'll call again.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you then. Yep. All right. Bye bye.
We gotta get Sin City on the line, y'all. Let me get Sin City on the line, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get Sin City on the line. Is this Sin? Peace.
What's up, nigga?
Yo, this Sin.
What's up? Yo.
Hold on. Let me introduce you real quick. All right, y'all. So, like I told you, my brother Sin City was gonna call in. I think he got maybe a power nap or something, because when I called him, that nigga was in La La Land. But Sin City, man, from the Is What It Is podcast and all that, and 730 Dips. Welcome to the show, MRecktv. The Rec Mob want to salute you. What's happening?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, I'm listening to the people's opinions, man. Like, you can't stop people from getting opinions, and I'm not here to be no motherfucking lawyer for nobody. If he wrong, he wrong. If he right, he right. My main thing was talking to Rec about it. People gonna have their opinions regardless. You know what I mean? I heard a girl saying, like, Cam is a pink wearing fool or some shit. I said, damn. I said, they going crazy. Like, hey, man, you can't stop people from having opinions, man. Like, we don't take nothing personal.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We don't take nothing personal, man.
No doubt.
I want to know the questions. What you want to talk about? What we supposed to do? Talk about what we talked about?
Sin, you can address that and anything else. Like right now, this is the topic. So you know, 50 Cent responded to Dame apology to Cam and to Cam and
what did he say?
Pretty much.
I heard y'all talking about it.
Let me read it. Let me read it. Listen, let me read it to you. Okay, he left a caption. 50 Cent, I agree with Dame 100%. It's better to work together. We should sit down and figure it out how to move forward. I believe we can create a path to more success. Oh, wait. Cam just said fuck Dame and his fake chat GPT lawsuit. So it's F Dame. You know what I mean? So that's what 50 said pretty much. You know what I mean? But Sin, before you respond, man, just keep it clean for me so I can, keep this monetization and all that. I'll keep the cursing to a minimum. You know what I mean? If one or two slip, cool. But you got the floor, Sin. What you got to say to that?
Nothing. That's between them, man. Like hey man, I don't know what business they got. They do have some business going or whatever. As far as the F Dame and everything, I mean that's how he feels. Like I said when I first got on here, you can't stop people from thinking or feeling how they want to feel. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
All you could do is tell your truth, and they gonna judge. People gonna judge it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get mad. You can't take it personal. People got their opinions. Some people think, they weigh about Dame, they weigh about 50, they weigh about Cam. You can't control that. You can't make people believe. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's a fact. But
So,
let's get to it, Sin.
That's how I look at it.
We got to talk about what. Me and this man was on the phone literally for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But
Word.
look, I'm gonna say this, and I can say this: we wasn't arguing or beefing. You know what I'm saying? Now, Sin came in hot. He came in hot. You know what I'm saying? And I had
he lying, y'all. He lying.
They
lying. I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell him.
Because
Tell him.
Reck been getting some money. He start changing.
Nah,
that's what happened.
Sin, you can't do that over here.
Yeah, you start getting money, you start changing.
Sin, you can't do that over here.
We ain't never been part of this sensitive crew. So he said I ain't greet him right. I said, Reck, that's me, man.
I know.
I said, it's me, Reck.
And what I say to you?
You said, I'm saying though, you gotta say so and so. I say, I gotta say, all right, what's up, man?
I say, he said, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, Reck, man, how you saying niggas exploiting it? I say, yo, Sin, you didn't even say.
Yeah, that word exploit. Now listen, all the fans that call in, like, listen, fans, we need y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been too up on a high horse to say people don't need y'all. We y'all are what counts. Period. We are just, we more like y'all fans. Y'all keep the engines rolling, the engines running. So I'm not talking about them. I remember I told you, I said I don't care what they talking about. Not that I don't care, but they can have their opinions. I was talking about you.
I know.
If you put that word exploited in there, and people gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? You got a fan base. So people gonna listen to it. Y'all all talk every day. People they gonna take your side quicker. But it ain't even about size. I was just saying, like, yo, you know us. Don't say exploit. And AB is like, yo, Cam been out in Cincinnati since forever. You know what I mean? He ain't new out there. Like, he been out there and he been effing with them people forever. You know what I mean? So this ain't. He just met AB and just, you know what I mean? And like I said, he apologized.
I'm gonna play that.
Saying what he said and that getting out. You understand what I'm saying? He apologized, and I'm on talk for free, by the way.
Oh,
part of it is what it is.
My bad. That's my mistake. You right.
No, I'm on that show too, but I'm just saying I'm on talk free and a new alienated show. Y'all can go check it out. Me and my boy Larry, that Cam put us on the network. So we just getting started over there, but. On Talk with Free, he addressed it like, yo, I apologize. That shouldn't have got out. AB, no, that's my dude, blah, 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 blah. And that was it. So when I saw Exploited and I saw Blue Blood getting all mad, I'm like, Blue Blood, chill, man. Like, yo, you can make calls too. Blue Blood can make, he got numbers he could call. And they would have called, if he would have called people behind the scene, they would have been like, yo, man, that ain't about nothing.
Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's address it properly, right? Because there's people that's just now in this live and they might not have heard the Blue Blood assessment on the AB and Cam situation. Let's address it properly, right? So, all right, Sin City, right? He hit me behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It's going crazy in the comments still. Like those comments on my page is ridiculous. They going crazy, right? On my page, right? On the MRecktv IG. So I left some comments. Sin left some comments. Sin hit me with the, yo, Reck, you pushing bad dope. Or you pushing bad dope. I said, never that. This dope is a 10. This shit blue magic. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, this is my guy. I told him, I said, yo, it would never go there with us. That's why when he came in a little hot, I said, yo, Sin, you didn't even say good morning. You didn't say peace or nothing, right? So now Sin was responding to Blue saying that Cameron exploited Adrian Broner while he was in that drunken state. Now, Sin, could you assess what really happened so the people could understand?
AB was in the telly. Yeah, he was drunk. But when we see AB, normally he's drinking. He goes on, and this ain't no secret, he goes on interviews and said he drinks. That's what he does. That's what he likes to do. All right. So let me, wait, before I get into that, if y'all think Cam is a piece of garbage for that, y'all really must think I'm a piece of garbage. Because when Zeke used to drink, and the way I used to talk to him about his drinking, y'all would really hate me. I'm telling you now. That's how niggas. That's how family talk to each other.
Okay.
If you ain't got a cousin where you can't say what you want to say, y'all need to get some checking up. Y'all need to reevaluate stuff that's going on with y'all family. Because if you can't sit down and talk to your uncle, you everybody got a drunk uncle. I'm not calling AB an uncle or anything or a drunk uncle, but you got family that you can say what you want to say. You don't have to hold nothing back. We got to get out of this sensitivity, man. The world is sensitive. Do you know there's people getting their programs cut and getting fired because either they laugh or they say the F word or the FA, et cetera word. Like, yo, we can't say nothing. So when is the time that we can't? I saw something the other day. They said Bernie Mac would be canceled right now if he was alive. You understand what I'm saying? Well, yo, why we can't say what we want to say no more? Why everybody getting so uptight and personal?
It's a sensitive world, my
Especially
brother.
if people know each other. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if people know each other. That's why when I called you, Reck, I said, Reck, if you don't get off that sensitive ish, my guy,
hold on, with me. I ain't never been sensitive. Don't do that.
No, he talking. Yo, no. I'm gonna tell the people you're lying because I didn't come in hot. You got hot.
What?
You got hot.
Oh, this nigga. Hold on.
You got hot.
Now
and don't say the N word because you under monetization, right? You just told me not to say it.
Look.
Don't say it.
Now my brother out here making up stories. So look, we're gonna do this in person, y'all, and y'all gonna read the energy, who was hot and who wasn't hot, okay? Because now he's selling it a whole different way. He's selling a whole different movie. You know what I mean? He came with a whole new script. I wasn't I didn't know about this script. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed up for this script he came in with. You know what I mean? And the rec mob know, and the rec mob know what time it is. They know you just talking, you talking your shit right now. So because they know me. So you saying what you saying. They know I don't be hot like that. But run with it.
Yo, this is a different guy, right?
Run with it, Sin.
God,
Sin, run with it.
Okay, I'm gonna run with it. All right, I'll go with it. Man. All right, he wasn't hot.
Exactly.
He ain't say nothing.
I calmed you down. So you came in hot. What I say, yo, Sin?
Yo, I don't take nothing personal. Yo, Reck. Yo. I called you. I called Reck and I said,
look, this is what this gotta. All right, now I'm gonna go there. This guy, right? My guy, my brother. This is how it went. I answered the phone. I said, peace. He said, yo, Reck, if you don't cut that shit out, I said, yo, Sin, how you calling me on this type of time? I said, you didn't even say good morning. Say peace. Yo, Reck, yo, Sin, you didn't say peace. All right, what's up, nigga? That's how it went. So you tell me, Reck Mob, who came in hot and who was cool. Let me know. Real.
That's crazy. We not falling into the sensitivity. We not doing that. We not from that era. We not from this era, bro.
That's a fact.
We not from that.
That's a fact. And look, I'm not going.
You remember coming out? Yo. Did you hear what Bleak said on the interview the other day? He said, "Yo, how can you take anything personal when we was young? The last one to the store in a race, your mother sucked dick. That was how we played. Yeah. Yo, the last one to the store, your mother sucked dick. Like, and everybody's so sensitive now. Yo, calm down, man. Like I said, everybody gonna have their opinions. I don't take nothing personal.
And you got to take your own advice then, because I had to calm you down yesterday. You was hot. You the IG.
You still going there? I'm trying to talk to the people, man. I'm trying to talk to the people.
Look. They in the comments. Sin was crashing.
I'm gonna get to the Dame. I'm gonna get to the Dame, and I'm gonna get to the Cam.
All right, get. I'm out the way. Yeah.
All right. As far as the Dame thing. Dame was a terror on our block when it came to snapping. I explained this on Talk with Flea. Dame was a terror. It was him and 3 other dudes that heat you up so bad to you had to walk away. If you wasn't used to that, you would get offended. I've seen a couple of fights happen out of that. But Dame, along with 3 other dudes, they were terrors. So that's what Dame is used to doing. So when y'all seen backstage and how Dame be screaming and going at and snapping on people all day, that's Dame. That ain't nothing new. You understand? But at this time, he took offense, and I was surprised by that. Because it was like, Dame taking offense to something? I seen him get mad one time, and like I said, I addressed it on Talk with Flea. My boy Fred, who I used to hang out with, rest in peace. He was one of the dangerous boys on the block snapping. He heated Dame up one time, and Dame wanted to fight.
Oh, damn.
And we like, yo, Dame, you want to fight a kid? So Dame can get sensitive. But now it's like he's overly sensitive, and I'm not understanding where that's coming from. So that's why I said what I had to say, and I backed up. Now, whatever him and Cam got going on, I asked Cam, do you think he's being ungrateful? Does he think he's being ungrateful? He's saying Dame keep messing with him, so he addressed Dame. And you know how this started? Because he called Dame movie whack. He called Honor Up whack. He called it a pair of lugs. He said, I ain't promoted because I ain't want my boy to go outside with a pair of lugs on.
Damn.
If you ever with your homeboy and he got on some whackness, you tell him, no, don't wear that. Don't go outside. I'm not going outside with you dressed like that. It was kind of like that. And Dame took it personal.
Gotcha.
And that's when Dame's true feelings came out about him breaking up the rock. We didn't know that he felt like that.
Damn. So let me ask you this.
We didn't know that.
Because you kind of skipped over that. When you asked Cam, do you think you being ungrateful to Dame? What did Cam say?
No. He said, I went and stayed just like I told y'all. Like he said, no. What happened was he got offended. He said, and I always gave him props, even when nobody messed with him. Dame was blackballed. Everybody knows Dame was blackballed from the industry. He burnt all his bridges. And I watched him do that.
Damn.
You know, from whether if it's from the TV or up close. I watched him do that. Like let me tell people something. When you winning and you got the money and you got whatever going good for you, people don't mind when you burn them.
Correct.
But once you out of that, out of the power, out of the money and all that, it can't wait to burn you back. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's what happened with Dame. People couldn't wait to burn him back. Like, boy, when you fall, I'm going to get you. I'm going to look at you and remember the things that you said to me. Like, even when it comes to snapping. Dame used to go in the office and snap on, not interns, but just people all day. You know what I mean? He used to snap on, look, Kevin Lyles and all of them. Kevin Lyles is what, a president now? I don't know. He's somebody high up.
Correct.
He used to snap on everybody. Them people, I think they took offense, and they'd be like, all right, wait till I ain't got to deal with you no more, or wait till you fall. Now I'm going to look at you funny. And that's just how it is. I'm not saying they wrong. No. I'm not saying Dame is right, or whatever the case may be. I'm just telling you that's how people, watch who you burn. That's why I've been the same person since you met me.
That's a fact. I give him that. That's why I had to cool him down when he came in hot. You know what I'm saying, on that line. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's me here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even used to this like the most coolest dude I know. Never seen him blow his cool. He calling me. It was like 7 a.m. Ha. I said, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Nah, it's my guy.
I'm not gonna keep letting you tell these people this, man. Let's move on.
Nah, we gonna move on.
Let's move on. What else you got, man? What else you got?
Look, we got to do the official interview in person because I really know you. So all this over the phone and Zoom interviews and all that. Listen, I'm gonna do a face to face. I don't care if I got to come to Talk with Flea or Alienated or whatever shows you got. It is what it is. Matter of fact, I was there a week ago. I was in your studio a week ago when I did the Swing in the Morning. You know what I mean? With Zab and Antonio Tarver. Salute to my man David Flat Sparks. We was in the building. You know what I mean? Okay. Live. You know what I mean? Okay. Let Sparks fly. You know, movement is born. You know what I mean? The new sports show.
Yeah.
MRECK TV. So look, I want to ask you questions. Thank you, bro. You like the name? Thank you.
Wait, I want to publicly apologize because you told me something yesterday. Let me listen. Reck known me since forever.
Yeah.
I did an interview with him.
Uh-huh.
I did another interview after that, and I called Reck. How I said it? Tell me how I said it, because that was some bullshit.
You mentioned,
I'm telling everybody that was some bullshit. I said some bullshit.
I think you mentioned the 2 Chainz situation. Like, yeah, I told that story on my man M.Reck little podcast or some shit like you said. Some shit I said little. You know,
and guess what? That was some bullshit. I did some bullshit. I didn't even know I said that.
Nah,
but he knows where my heart is at. Yeah. He knows I'm not that type. First of all, when Reck, just for people who don't know, when Reck met me, I've been up, and I never changed. I still feed the homeless every week, and I'm not talking about anything with music. I'm just talking about that's just the way I am. Like, I don't look down on nobody.
Facts.
I don't care if you soft. I don't care if you broke. If I mess with you, I mess with you. I don't need anybody for anything. I'm the most humble dude ever. So when he told me I said that, I felt bad. Like, I don't even talk like that. Like, wait, what?
I don't think you meant it. He was like, yeah, I did my man little show, my man M.Reck little show, and spoke about the 2 Chainz situation, and we'll get to that. But I want to ask you some real.
I want to do something that him or Blue Blood or never do. My bad, Reck. I apologize. I was wrong. That's my bad. I messed up.
Oh, so
yeah. I caught him, y'all. He don't like that. Yeah, he don't like that. I did it first. I did it first.
Man, you really don't know where you at. You really don't know where you at. The Reck Mob. Anytime when I was in the wrong, I apologize. First of all, I apologize when I be cursing because I got a lot of ladies.
After I hang up, bring them up and let somebody say that. And yo, don't agree with him, y'all. Just because y'all the Reck Mob, don't do that. Nah. Don't do that, because Sin is here now.
Look,
Sin is here.
This is what we're gonna do. He apologized. I'm gonna apologize with him, and I apologize if you and the whole is what it is. Cam, whoever took the word exploiting out of context. You know what I mean? I never meant to, like, I wasn't throwing shots at y'all. It ain't no beef. Y'all family. So, you know, I apologize. Are we good?
You know what's crazy? 4 in the morning, I just got to the gym a couple hours ago, 4 in the morning. PT called me. Yo, what's up with Reck?
Okay, what's up
with Reck? Why he doing that? I said, nah, I spoke to Reck.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to Reck for like 2-3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He said, where? He said, well, what did he say? Like, why they was doing that on the page? I said, yo, he gonna clear it up. That's all I said. And then we start talking about something else. Somebody, you know, some beatings happened over the weekend, and we had to talk about it. So, but I addressed that real quick. I said, yo,
hold on. Why PT ain't call me? He got my number. He could have called me. You know what I mean?
And he ain't say he had your number. He was just like, yo, what's up with Reck, yo?
I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, now this is how I know.
See, Reck Mob, we are surprised at how Reck is acting with us.
Oh, man.
And we're appalled. We are appalled because he knows us. He could pick up the phone and be like, yo, what happened?
Look.
He don't got to get on the internet talking about exploited. He could call Blue Blood and be like, yo, Blue Blood, calm down, big nigga. Relax.
Look, this is what we're gonna do.
Don't hurt nobody.
Let me give them my story how I know PT real quick. This is real quick. Now, I know PT for being affiliated with Dipset, right? Cam, Sin, and everybody, right? But also know PT for being affiliated with Floyd Mayweather. Now, look, when I dropped the record, the Floyd 50-0 record, the Floyd Mayweather anthem, right? When he was about to fight McGregor, right? And that shit,
McGregor.
He was the joint was playing on Shade 4-5 everywhere, K Slay, Hot 97, all like, you know, when I drop something, it's lit. You know what I mean? When I was on that time. So PT, I didn't even know him at the time. I think we want to follow each other, but at that time, he hit me and was like, yo, Rec, that joint is fire. That Floyd 50-0. That's the anthem. You know what I mean? You know, I rock with Floyd. He like, yo, if I jump on it, he said, if you let me jump on the remix, I can get Floyd to co-sign the record. Mind you, I sent him an open 16, right? And he like, yo, come down here in Vegas and, you know, I'm going to introduce you to Floyd and all that. This is 2017, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, you know, I always, you know, like Sin does. I got my own bag. You feel me? I don't need nobody to fly me in. I don't need no Floyd, PT, Sin. This is my man. I know he'll fly me in, but I don't, you know, I got me. So I flew down on my own dime and I hit up PT and he curved me. You know what I'm saying? I never heard from him. So what me and my girl did, we just enjoyed ourselves in Vegas at that time. We watched the fight. We met some strangers that let us in their home. They had a nice crib, a nice condo, whatever it is. And me and PT never spoke on the phone again. That was 2017. We might have liked each other's stuff.
Well, when I call him, I'm going to talk about it. I remember he had a song playing, but at the McGregor fight, but it was another song that he had that he was working on. They was playing it in the crowd. I remember that because when they was doing the interviews at the desk, you could hear it in the background. So I said, okay, Pete, because that was a big fight. And plus a couple of my peoples, when they said, yeah, I heard the joint like a couple of times. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Nah,
I mean, but yeah, he needed conversation for that. He shouldn't be curving nobody. And that's what I'm trying to explain to the rec mob. That we don't flow like that, nigga. Okay. We got a problem, we gonna address it, and we gonna say what we want to say, and ain't nobody gonna get offended, and ain't nobody gonna ruffle up their panties and all this that nonsense that I'm hearing now. Like people really getting upset. Yo, we all gotta take it and laugh, man.
All right, so
that's what we gotta do. We gotta laugh.
I know we gonna laugh all day, because you know all we do.
Life is too short.
Yo,
life is short.
Sin, I want you to know
we dying out here. They killing us with this food. This nonsense and this food, they're killing us, yo. We dying at 40s and 30s and 50s. We dying as babies. So let's laugh and we ain't all got to get along. I know that'll never happen, and everybody gonna have their opinions. I'm cool with that, but let's just bring it down a little bit. There ain't no need for all that. No need to get upset. Who's the girl that came on there? Janie B. What was her name?
Yeah, Janie B.
She said, "Sin, no," and Cam said, "Sin." I said, what? Cam, like he gonna call me, be like, yo, son, yo, call him and something. Nah, it don't work like that over here. We gonna do it on our own. You know why? Because like I'm just not. How can I put it without saying like? Listen, I'm not out here trying to portray myself as a tough guy. You run up on me, I will learn you something though. I don't get this light skin shit confused. But what I'm saying is, I say what I want to say, not being tough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I express how I feel. And I feel like the people I'm around and the people that I'm cool with, I can say what I want to say without, you know, I would never invite a nigga to a Frank stand not unless I don't mess with you. If I invite you to a Frank stand, I want to fight.
It's up.
Period.
Yeah, that's a fact. He don't.
Yeah, I want to fight.
He don't talk like.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's right. I'm not from that era. I'm not from the SMD era. I'm not from that because when I saw that being said, stuff happened after that. Or you call a man a FA, etc. Those two words, SMD and FA, etc.
Get laid out.
It's over.
Laid out or knocked out.
That's over.
You know what I'm saying?
It's over.
But look, Sin, I mean, I wouldn't be me. And the rec mob, they hold me to a certain standard. So I got to ask you certain questions. You could say no comment or rec, we're going to do that face to face. So are you ready? Okay.
Let's go.
Where you want to start at first? The set or you want to start with?
You had the question. Ask the Rex Mob. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of people talking, but good.
I mean, I could do that. I could have people call in and all that, and you know, we could do that.
Yeah, I thought people was gonna ask questions.
Matter of fact,
okay.
Put your questions in the comments. Put your questions in the chat room. All right, but one question I want to ask you, Sin. Since I met you, you've been cool with Jim and Cam. You know what I'm saying? Now, the fact that Cam and Jim is not seeing eye to eye, and it's probably at its worst at this day and time. Why you ain't get them niggas to squash it?
Why I didn't get them to squash it? Because eventually they'll squash it themselves. That's how it normally happens. If you got a cousin that you're not speaking to at the moment, your other cousin ain't gonna get involved in that. First he gonna be like, man, why don't y'all niggas chill? And then he's just gonna be like, man, all right, whatever, man. Yo, I'm going over here. Say you got cousins Rob and Stan that's arguing, and then your cousin name is Kevin. Kevin gonna hang with Rob because that's his cousin, and Kevin gonna hang with Stan. Kevin ain't gonna get in between that because he already sees they squash it by themselves. Whenever they start talking again, it's because of them, not because of nobody that's around. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. And yo, they've known each other for years and years and years. It's not that serious.
Well, let me ask you this:
it's a family fight.
I get that. Do that put you in a bad position, being that you good with both?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
I just said I'm Kevin. I don't get involved in that. I tell them to chill. They don't want to chill. God, man, y'all grown. Do what y'all do. And no, that doesn't put me in a bad position whatsoever.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question. Now we're gonna do the face to face because I need that. Now we got pause. Okay. Now we got to get to the algorithm smoke. I made that term up. The algorithm smoke. You already know. Now, people want to know, where did the Max B beef come from, or the issues with Max? If you can ask.
With who?
With Max B.
With me?
Yeah, with you or him? Like, where did it start from? What's the origin of it?
No, he started going. You know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I met him through Jim.
Oh, okay.
So once him and Jim started, I can't continue. We're not family. I don't know you. So I just fell back. And he said what he said, and everybody, took it to heart. Don't get me wrong, he snaps too. He's a snapping nigga. So when he snapped on me, just so happened, see, this is what people need to understand. He came out before me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when his songs dropped, I was still locked up. So as soon as I came home, that's when 7:30 happened. I had to find out if the moment I saw Zeke, I said, listen, what's up with this paperwork snitching shit? I need to see. He said, nigga, I couldn't wait. I read the paperwork twice, 200 pages at his mom's crib. All right, we could do music now. We came out after. I'm a nigga. I was born in Harlem Hospital. I was raised down south a couple of grades. My grandmother used to force me to go to church. I always thought I could sing.
Oh, word?
You understand what I'm saying? That's where that harmonizing.
Hold on, you really thought you was Luther Vandross or something like that?
I thought I was Tevin Campbell. I thought I was Tevin Campbell.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Then when I started doing music and started doing hip hop, I got my harmonizing hook, because everybody called, since I came after, that's the fake Max B. Whatever, man. Like, go over there and massage that nigga if you want to. Listen, this is my story. Like I said, I don't take no, I don't care. But I came up thinking that I could sing because I was living in South Carolina and my grandmother had me in church. So I always had that singing rhythm with me. May not have the voice. I heard Ja Rule. I heard 50 harmonizing hooks. I heard Nas harmonizing hooks for AZ. I said this on the interview. It's gonna be the same story forever. I heard Nas singing, "Just give me the world." I took all that. I bit. If you want to say I bit off of somebody, I bit off of 50. I bit off of Ja Rule, and I bit off of Nas from harmonizing hooks.
Well, you was influenced by.
Started harmonizing.
You was influenced by. You was influenced by them.
Yeah, I was influenced.
You know what biting is? Biting is when you take from somebody and you don't salute them. You know what I mean? When niggas bite loops and don't salute, that's nasty work. So you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but go ahead, continue on.
Oh, okay. No, I always get. That's where I got my style from, and along with, you know what I mean. Like I could rap a little bit. I think so. You know what I mean? There's people that may not think so. They may think it's trash. Whatever. I don't care. I've been in the room with the best of them. I'm proud of myself. So that's how we gonna carry it.
Okay.
So so I came in after.
Mac.
So people thought, you understand what I'm saying? Then when him and Jim started beefing, I started doing music with Jim. Zeke had stopped doing music. Zeke went down south to open up businesses. He was like, yo, I'm gonna chill with the music shit for a while. Yo, do some music with Jim. All right, me and Jim doing music. Now, us growing up, Jim never really liked me.
Oh, what?
When we was little. So ever since Catholic school. No, because I remember one time I wanted to fight his cousin. He always talked about his cousin Dope Stats. I wanted to fight his cousin one day. Jim was a real bad kid in school. He was like grades above me, so we wasn't on the same floor. I remember he came to the floor I was on. It was in Catholic school. He said, yo, you want to fight my cousin after school? He said, don't touch him. Jim always been like that. He ice grill you. He stare at you. Like, people think this is like him trying to be something. That's really Jim. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, back to the story. Once Zeke left and went down, I said, all right, me and Jim started doing music. It clicked. So they saying, I'm Max V's replacement. Nah, bro. I'm just doing music. I remember I did a K Slate interview. Everybody asked me about, yo, when Max left Jim or whatever, and I started doing music with Jim, I did an interview with K Slate, rest in peace. I went to leave. I said, whoa, no Max V question. He said, yo, bro, what am I asking you that for? He said, let me tell you something. He told me the illest shit in the world. He said, if I was to drop Papoose and sign another lyrical nigga, they would kill him and say he's the fake Papoose. He said, that's just the way it goes. He said, look what happened with Fab and Mace. They call Fab the fake Mace his first couple of years until he just got his own identity. I said, that's the realest shit a nigga ever told me. I said, all right, cool.
That's a Jim.
And I carried it from there. So that's my position in this music, people. I never tried to bite off nobody or whatever. I was just put in that situation. If Zeke wouldn't have left and went to open up businesses and all that down south, it would have still been 730. He would have still been rapping. He didn't want to rap no more. I can't force him. And I still wanted to do music.
Man,
so that's how that happened.
Gotcha. I got a lot of questions, but so now with Max B going on these DVDs and interviews, you know, disrespecting your name and calling you Gargamel and all that, you know, and I'm not clowning. You know, I do. You know, this is me. So
that was a nose joke. And let me tell you something. My mother used to snap on my nose. So you can't, nobody can. My mother used to snap on my nose. My grandparents.
Now, what's wrong with
my aunts, my cousins. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the Gargamel, I think I heard that before. But you know what I mean. But being that it was out there first.
Hold on, Sam. Let's go there. Since you my guy, I could kick it with like that because we laugh, we joke.
What's up?
You mean to tell me when you was a kid they used to call you Gargamel?
Nah, I think I heard that one before.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
No, yo, let me tell y'all something. When they see me down south, what's up, Nose?
Wow.
That's what if I call Zeke right now, he'd be like, yo, Nose, what up? What's up, Nose? So the people, and like I said, the kid that you talking about, he be snapping. I really don't want to keep saying this. You know what I mean? Like,
good. They know what it is. So you mean to tell me y'all never ran into each other during that whole time?
No, not after that. No.
Wow.
No.
So now let me ask.
I was trying.
You trying?
I was trying. Man.
You wasn't trying. You wasn't trying hard enough because homie said he was posted up in Harlem.
Yeah, Reck, you know me now.
Yeah, I know.
Reck, I throw these bitches now. Hold on now, Reck.
No.
All right.
I know the hands is licensed.
Oh man.
For people that don't know.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Put me in a celebrity boxing, please.
With who? Who you want?
Let me get some free money.
Who you want? Who got
anybody?
Who got the
anybody?
Smoke? Hold on.
Anybody? Nah, we ain't got no smoke, but I want anybody.
Hold on. While we live, make sure y'all hit the like button. We live on MRecktv.
Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. I'm giving y'all my truth, man. I'm giving y'all all I can give. Man.
Look, this is my guy. You know what I mean? This nigga, he probably half sleep talking to me right now. You know what I mean? He's a vampire.
I am.
You see, he's a vampire. You know what I mean? This nigga don't really sleep like that. Now, now it's a couple of people that ask questions. I want to get to that real quick. Yeah. What's your relationship with Cam? Because we see you now on the Talk with Fleet and It Is What It Is podcast. What's your relationship with Cam, man? How'd that come about?
I met Cam after I met Jim. You know how I met Cam? Let me tell y'all how I met Cam. I heard he was the illest in basketball, All-American, going to Georgetown. I call him Fake Cal Watson now from above the rim. You fake Cal Watson. He's talking about, man, I would have bust Cal Watson ass. So I kept hearing about him. And I stepped in one day when he came to the east side. He was standing in front of the store called Haji's that we go to. The original chopped cheese, might I add. I don't care what y'all heard. The original chopped cheese. Queen Latifah, Onyx, everybody used to pull up there. Anyway, and I say, yo, all right, all this is paused because this is back in the day. I'll bust your ass. He said, what, shorty? He said, go get a ball. I went and got a ball. I went, ran, got a basketball. We went to the court that was across the street. I checked him the ball. I said, how you get ball first? He said, yo, you want to play me. I checked him the ball. I ain't see him no more. I turned around and the nigga was dunking. I said, wait, what?
Hey,
hold up. Nah. I said, nah. Hold on. Yo, it was the illest shit I ever seen. I was like, I don't want to play. All right, I believe him. Because I kept hearing about him playing basketball. That's how me and Cam met.
Got you. So now how did the It Is What It Is and Talk with Flea having you on there as a host? Like, how that come about? Like, what? Give us that phone.
Well, what's crazy is, people think, and that's what Dame. That's why he said on the show, Dame called me his yes man. All I do is argue with Cam because I don't be agreeing on his points. You understand what I'm saying? So he said on the Bleak show, I didn't know he felt that way. He said on the Bleak show because it was one day we was arguing about sports, arguing about all kinds of things. And it was 3 hours. Just like me and you talking yesterday, we was arguing the whole time. You could have did because I'm like, yo, you don't never believe. I'm telling him about Canelo, and I'm telling him about this person and Bud, and I'm telling, and this is, before it is what it is. And he said on Bleak show, like, I might as well just turn it into a real show, like do my own thing, like get a real sports show. So I went down there to do the music for the show. That's me singing that Pink Horsepower commercial. She Want to Be Free. That's me. I don't know if anybody knows that, but we did a video and all that. But he paid for that song because I originally, Ash gave me that beat to write for a singer that I don't want to name, that he was coming back out.
Got you.
And he said, yo, write some songs for him. Get paid. I said, all right, bet. That wasn't for me. When I recorded it in Atlanta, Kim was type drunk, but he was doing something else. And then he came over there. He's like, yo, what is that? And I'm like, yo, that's, some joint I'm doing for Homeboy. I said, I'm trying to get it to Breezy. I said, but I'm going to just follow Ash on this one. I said, I'm going to give it to Homeboy. He said, nah, you should keep that for yourself. I'll pay for it. He said, I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for the video, everything. So I said, all right. He said, and I'll pay you. I said, all right. As time goes on, him and Mace clicked up. They went half, bought the show, and did what they did, and the rest is history. And then he like, yo, I want to start bringing you on the show because you're crazy, and you always disagreeing with me, and I always disagree. When him and Mace be on the phone on three-way, it's like they a group. They never agree with anything I say. I'm always arguing with both of them now.
Why is that?
Now I argue with both of them. Because they don't agree with me.
So
we just had a big conversation.
Yeah.
We just had a big conversation. I say, yo, if you gambling with your man, you shooting dice. You gambling with your boy. You take all his money. What you do then? May said, tell him God bless. I said, nah, that ain't how that works. I said, you give him walk-off money, man. He said, well, why would you bet it if I got to give you money back? I said, nah, that ain't the way that works. You got to give a nigga walk-off money, man. We be disagreeing on shit like that. They won't agree with me on that. And I'm like, nah, you can't do that.
I'm going to say this. Where I'm from, we gave dudes walk money when they lost all their money. You have to lose
That's a fact.
A good amount, though. You couldn't lose like $100 and, you know what I mean? You had to lose like a stack or so. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah. Or I say 500 the minimum, you know what I mean? But you couldn't get a walk on $20, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
you take 5,000 for somebody, get a boy $400, man.
Yeah.
Bye, man. And don't gamble that with me, because I'm not going you can't, now you out the game. If I take 5,000 from you and I give you 400 or 500, don't expect to gamble that.
Some
I'm
niggas
not
do that too. That's nasty work. Some niggas take the walk money and you know, get right back in gambling and shit like that. You know what I mean? But they bet ain't no good. But that's an ill story though. You know. So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me there is what it is? Sports show started with you and Cam because y'all was arguing. Y'all was clashing.
Yeah, that's what he said on Bleak. I didn't know. And don't get me wrong, it's other key people involved. Is Coach Dave, is Lil Bub, you know what I mean? We get on because you want my man told, because they said, I remember Cam told me Curry is better than Iverson. I said, what are you smoking? I said, I don't care about a jump shot. Yeah, he changed the game with the jump shot, but he's not better than Allen Iverson, my nigga. Allen Iverson had the whole world doing crossovers and wearing wristbands and headbands and cornrows. Let's not forget.
That's a fact.
All right. Bigger impact. So
that's a fact.
So that's where it kind of started, and we just argued over sports all the time. So yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, he said it on Bleak, and I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that is dope. I mean,
I'm on some Dame shit now. Well, make me the chairman.
Why not?
Make me the chairman. It is what it is.
Okay, make my man send the chairman, man. You're like, you know, of it is.
Nah. I get paid real good, man. Okay. With the show, man. Totally free, man. I appreciate Cam for everything for that, man.
I salute the Cam. That's an ill alley-oop to throw you in the mix, man, because you always, you know, been a good friend to both of them. You know what I mean? Cam, Jim, just everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, I didn't know you was that argumentative. You know what I mean? Till yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying what you saying. Like, you get in debates with everybody. You just a debater. You feel me? So, you know.
You got to see my point.
Got you. Nah, you right. Shit, I had to see your point for damn near 3 hours yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, sing.
Yeah, man. I didn't want you falling into internet sensitivity, man.
Nah, me and you.
That ain't the Reck I know.
We'll never have algorithm smoke because I'm gonna just call you. You gonna call me, and that'll be the end of that. You know what I mean? Yo, Reck, come on, man. You said exactly that. You said, yo, Reck, you leaving these long paragraphs on IG. I said,
yeah, nigga wrote me a long paragraph when he could have just called me. I said, well, wait, when we start that shit? So, but you know what it is, Reck Mob? He had to prove what he had to prove to y'all. Like, Reck ain't no sucker. Reck don't let nobody do something crazy. That's what he had to prove to y'all. And unfortunately, it was with me.
Yep. Sorry.
He didn't prove it to a stranger. He had to prove it, and it was off me. All right, I'll take that. Don't worry about it.
But you know, it's a lot of people watching. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it was for me? You said, yo, Reck, you pushing bad dope. I said, what? That shit, yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, that shit did something to me. That shit, you know what I mean?
Yo, I got him with that one, y'all. He got mad.
Yo, that's
sweating.
Nerve. That should touch the nerve. I ain't gonna front. I'm over here cooking up blue magic. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you pushing bad dope, like I'm over here on some Nicki Minaj with red magic. You feel me? and Frank Lucas, those are my homies. You know what I mean? The OG and the son. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I really got blue magic for real. This nigga, yo, that shit did something to me.
But listen, I know the Reck Mob don't want to hear me keep talking. They want to get in and chime in. And,
it's all good.
You know what I mean? Do their thing or whatever. Like, and I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna see what y'all got to say, man.
Oh, before you go,
I mean, I unfortunately I can't answer every question. Yeah. I don't know whatever question they got, but
we'll get back to that.
Look,
before you go, right? Because we're gonna let you go.
So,
because you long-winded like a motherfucker. But nevertheless, what I was about to say, you made me forget my train of thought. You know what I mean?
I ain't even say shit.
I forgot. Yeah, you made me forget my train of thought. Damn, what the fuck? I was about to ask you something, man.
Well, why you think of that? Y'all people, y'all go watch, y'all go support, man, a real nigga, man.
Oh yeah, that's what
I consider myself a real nigga.
How could the people tap in with you on social media, but also name all the shows you on real quick before you go?
All right. Talk with Flea. Comes out every week. Don't get me lying and say the days. I don't know. You just write. I guess you just write Revolt. I'm a technology dinosaur, so I really don't know. And then we just started some new shit. Alienated. My boy Larry on the You're Welcome Network. So if you put in Larry and Sin, and my name is SEN. You know what I mean? And if you type up Sin City Narcissist, if you type up Sin City 730, all the music gonna pop up. The music I've been doing all these years. A lot of people don't know I was doing music. You know what I mean? I like I said, I'm proud of myself. This songs with Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, Prodigy, Lloyd Banks. Yeah. And that song is fire. If y'all
where these songs
put
at?
in
Where these songs at? Where they at? They on the internet?
Just put my name in.
Okay.
YouTube, but the song I was talking about is called Take a Bow. It's Jim featuring me, Prodigy, and Lloyd Banks. The song is crazy. It's crazy. The song I did with Gucci Mane is called Haunted. That's what Jim featuring me and Gucci Mane. Then Gucci let me do his mixtape. And my boy found it recently, so it's a mixtape that Gucci put out 100 mixtapes at one time.
That's a
and
fact.
He put me on one song, and I was happy about that.
Nice.
Lil Wayne, I done did about 3 songs with him. Who the hell is this girl? Beat Without Bass. Something else. I did something else. Don't give me the line. Oh, so it might have been 2. Yeah, I'm trying, man.
You got people in the chat room saying that.
Whenever I did a song with Raekwon. Raekwon said to me one day, he said, "Yo, you got them bars." I said, "What?" I was gassed that whole party. I ain't even want to talk to nobody. I'm like, nigga, Raekwon told me I got bars, nigga. Like, yeah, I did a song with him too. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the song?
It's all on.
What's the name of the song? Do you know it?
The Drops is out. It's me, Raekwon, Jim, and Mel Matrix. Shout out to Mel Matrix. He just came home.
Yes. Salute to Mel Matrix.
We don't do raps over here. We don't do no motherfucking raps. Listen, I'm cussing. We don't do no motherfucking raps. Shout out to my boy Melly Matrix. Just came home.
Mel.
You know what I mean?
Salute to Ra too. Ra Murder. That's his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hit you with it. But look, Sin.
Bro, everybody. Shotty.
We want you. Shotty. Salute to him. We want you to don't be afraid. Be a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to tap in, bro. You know what I mean? You could always tap in, give your assessment on anything we doing. You know what I mean? Call.
Never. Y'all woke me up. Now I'm about to go listen to the show. I'm about to go listen to him. I'm expecting it. Oh, Sin full of shit, man. He ain't say everything, Reck. You ain't ask him the right question, nigga.
We gonna do that in person. I got some shit for you. I just didn't want to give it all away. I got some shit.
Coming up there, he just taking up for Cam. He's Cam Gopher.
Damn. That's how they saying.
That's what they've been saying. You know why? Because me and Jim ain't did music in a while. So they looking at it like, oh, you don't mess with Jim no more because you're up under Cam. And, bro, man, Jim is doing his thing, man. That's what he's doing, man. We just ain't do music in a while. I stopped doing music, if y'all really want to know. Like, I didn't.
Wow.
I wasn't out with the music that y'all was rocking to, so I was like, I can't do that, and I'm not switching. Yeah. So I'm not gonna try to adjust and fit in and look stupid. So let me just fall back. But shout out to my man Chopper City for making the band. He called me. We spoke. Probably like a month ago. He said, "Yo, fuck all that." He said, "Niggas is waiting for you to do music again, man. You ain't got to keep up with nobody. You got your own sound."
That's a fact.
I said, you know what? You right.
Shouts to Chopper City, the whole band, the whole band, Ness, everybody. You know what I mean? Fred and all that. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got a special project with them. You may see M.Reck in the producer credits. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Right? Yeah. I can't
talk the shit.
I can't give away too much. You know what I mean? Facts is facts. But Sin, I hit your line behind the scenes. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna go listen to the people. Tell me I'm full of shit. I'm ready for it.
We're gonna talk shit. We're gonna talk shit about Sin as soon as you get off the line, yo. Wreck Mob.
Yeah. Y'all talk shit about Sin.
All right, Sin. Appreciate you. Salute. One.
One.
All right, that's my brother Sin. But Wreck Mob, let's roast his ass. You know what I mean? That's my brother. Anything you want to say to Sin on the phone? You want smoke with Sin? Algorithm smoke? You got the floor to do it here. But that's my brother. You know what I mean? You can salute him too, but if you want to throw him under the bus, you can too. Call her. State your name. Where you call her from? JR, what's the word?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, he's stupid. Salute to Sin, man. Yo, I appreciate him calling in.
Yeah.
What
you think?
What I'm saying? That's
you asked me. You say, yo, Wreck. You asked me a question. Ask that same question to me now.
Yeah, I mean, the same question stands, but I also got a little take on it.
Okay.
But I wanted to hear what okay. I want to hear what you got to say.
I mean, what I said to you, I said, Sin, I knew him for a long time. He never bullshitted me. You know what I'm saying? So I believe what he said, but it's not up to me. It's up to y'all because y'all don't know Sin. So going off what he said on this live, not too long ago, what's your take on it?
This is what I'm going to say. And salute to him. And what I also want to say to him directly real quick, I know you listening, is make your music, brother, because just like Raekwon, just like Ghostface, and goddamn it, just like you, I want to hear y'all balls. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what y'all really bring because it's authentic. So salute to him, and I just want to encourage that brother to keep going.
Salute
and just make the music that's really inspired, that he's inspired to make, so that and that's how we gonna get good music to come out. And so speaking to this thing that we're talking about with the Cam and Broner situation, I just want to say this: only Cam truly knows. Like, I don't expect Sin to know what Cam is thinking unless Cam told him. You see what I'm saying? Like, so only Cam truly knows what his heart is. And while I think that Sin is telling absolutely the truth from his perspective, because he probably asked Cam, like, what Cam, what's up with this? And Cam told him what he told him. I think it's a little hard for me to buy, though, when Cam says, I just brought you up here for content and you was a junkie. And Cam is my boy. I love, I've seen
that's
Cam,
one of your favorite
a bunch of Cam's rhymes.
You said that's
one of my favorites, bro. Cam is my guy. I love Cam, but when he said that, like, you even know, we chopped it up behind the scenes. You remember? I said, and when I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think Cam would really be doing that off the rip, but if he did, that's some sucker shit. But when you played the video, and then I seen that part of it where he said, where he got caught on the hot mic saying he just brought him up there for content and called him a junkie, I did feel a little different about it. I pray that what Sin is saying is the truth, and he didn't, it wasn't nefarious in any kind of a way, and it just was a mistake. I pray that that's the case. But I gotta tell the truth on what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? And what it looked like was that he used Son a little bit. I'm just being honest. And I'm just trying to be fair because Sin came up there. You know what I'm saying? He kept it G, kept it tall.
He kept it G, but say what you want to say, man. It's Wreck Mob. We say what we want over here. Look, speak how you feel. You know what I mean? Because one thing with Sin, I know he gonna respect it. Like, he not mad. He not sensitive like that. He's not gonna be mad. So if you feel like, I say one word that got them hot over there. The word exploit. I don't think you should say that word. He ain't like that word. He ain't take that word too lightly. When Blue and I said, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I said, they exploited AB, that's when Sin, he jumped in my comments. Mind you, that's another thing. This nigga Sin been following me on Instagram for like 10 years. That's the first time he ever left a comment. But he's been in the bushes watching, but it is what it is. That's my guy. I ain't gonna put him on back. But yeah, that's the first time he ever left a comment on my page besides the interview I dropped. You know what I mean? So he's like
but that's the thing, as it pertains to him particularly, I think that he's saying what was told to him, and he's believing his mans, which he should. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't really got too much for him. My thing is what Cam said on that hot mic, it's hard to ignore. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not trying to tiptoe for
yo, you a junkie anyway. You drunk?
Yeah, I brought you up here for content. That's the main one. I mean, the junkie line that was messed up too. I brought you up here for content. When I seen that, because I seen the regular thing first before you played anything.
He said we brought you up here for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Something to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He brought you up here for. He really said content. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said I brought you up here for content. If I'm not mistaken,
I mean, it's the same shit. You know, because he's doing content.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, same thing. But I'm just saying, it's not. I'm not taking a shot at saying because I believe that the brother is saying what he believes. You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't think he's capping or caping for him. I think he believes in his man, which he should. You know what I mean? But when you get caught in that hot mic, it's a rough thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like showing a sneak peek at what you really got in your head or what you got in your heart.
Correct.
So like I said, he's saying this. I want to say I pray that that's the truth, but I gotta keep it tall. You know, and Cam is my guy, but I gotta keep it 100. When he said that, it kind of changes the perspective a little bit. But you know, I just wanted to take on that, and I know you said you was gonna get him on the line, so that was dope. Shout out to him. Keep making the good music. I'm gonna go check it out, and you know, but I gotta keep it real,
let me ask you this question because you always keep it real, and he brought it up. And this is not me saying it, saying don't feel no kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Don't be emotional. I know you for not being an emotional type, but I gotta say, JR. So what you got to say to people that call Sin a fake Max B? I mean, he said it, right?
I'm done, bro. Yo.
I mean,
nah, man. You know, people are gonna have their opinions, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, you can't if that's how you feeling. I always said this, man. I remember my brother, he was a singer, whatever the case, right? And the dude, you know, he didn't really make it like that. But I always told him, if that's what you love to do, you keep doing it. I don't care if you're doing it in some karaoke bar, you doing it in some sideline, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be Beyonce, whatever.
Right.
If that's truly what you doing and you're not doing it for clout, you doing it because that's what you love, I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. Like, to be real with you. And I don't think he should either. That's what I say to him on that. Niggas gonna have all kind of crazy things. Oh, you try to be Reck, what they say about you? I know they say craziness about you. Oh, Reck think he this, Reck think he that. Like,
you know why? Because I'm the blueprint. Not when it comes to this shit, they can't say nothing. So when I say
but they still gonna talk.
Yeah, you know what?
They still gonna try to hate though.
You know what? You know how they hate? They try to act like they don't see it. They try to act like that ain't the case. Like, so when these guys, these rap guys, right, that's doing podcasts now, and everybody is doing YouTube and all that. So if they do interviews or win, and my name don't come up, so what inspired you to do interviews? Because you're a rapper. So if my name don't come up, you know they hating. So that's the hate towards me. The fact that I figured out, I always had traction. You know what I'm saying? You know, back to the Forbes DVD days.com. You know what I'm saying? I could go deep. I get surgical with this shit. Okay, every rapper had a website, right? And you know, I'm a rapper first. So my shit all over the radio. I'm doing paid shows, you know, Hot 97, K Slade, DJ Cell, Shape 45, Cypher Sounds, all that fly shit. Eminem Station, right? Did the record with Yayo. Yayo asked me to do the record. A Mafia is affiliated with Dipset. He asked me to do the record. And all them shits smoking shit out here, right? So look, everybody got a website. Every rapper. I ain't gonna name no names because niggas, you know. But every rapper from New York that had a buzz had a website. I had a website that smoked all these shit. ForbesDVD.com, okay? Even Yayo, he kept it real. He did Vlad and said, yo, World Star, ForbesDVD.com, Vlad, This Is 50. Those were the top sites. You cannot mention World Star without mentioning Forbes, DVD, Vlad, and This Is 50. Yayo said this a year ago. So that's why me and Yayo rock, because Yayo kept it super G'd up from the gate until his day. When it comes to the media shit, he give it up. You know what I mean? And that's how we did the record. We was going there, you know, we went to the 50 Cent office to interview Tia, and we see Yayo. I'll give you the backstory. I think I gave it, but to make a long story short, so while we in the elevator, Yayo like, yo, M.Reck, you don't rock with the unit? How come we ain't got no records together? How come me and Banks ain't got no records with you? And I'm smoking shit at the time. My shit on fire. Mixtapes, the radio, all gutter music, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I didn't know y'all was tapped in like that. He said, yo, let's do a record. Yo, send me something, you know, with an open 16. And I sent it to him. He did it, you know, and salute the Mace, because that's how me and Mace essentially spoke. He was like, yo, send me that record that you got with Tony Yayo. You know what I mean? Send me the open 16. I'll jump on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, So when salute the Mace. Mace let it be known I'm one of his favorite content creators. This is a fact. So outside of the music shit, so salute the Mace, Yayo, but these other niggas who directly took the energy and now they got a career outside of rap and they don't salute and they know that I laid the foundation, it's sucker shit. They ain't G'd up. You know what I mean? And Sin is the type of nigga, right? Because we spoke yesterday. Sin is the type of nigga, you know, when he tap back in, he'll let it be known, because he said it to me yesterday. He said, yo, Reck, you've been doing this shit before everybody. You understand what I'm saying? This is a fact. So when niggas don't salute, that lets me know they character. And I'm going to tell you why I rock with Troy Ave. Now, during the time, I'm smoking shit with the music and everything, right? At the time, you know, I had this guy managing me. You know what I mean? He wasn't no manager. I put him on the game. So he goes to Troy Ave. We at BB King's. BB King's is not around no more, but you know, BB King's was legendary in New York City. It was on the Deuce. So it was some event. You know what I'm saying? I forget what it was. It was a major event. So I'm there. Troy Ave is there. So my man goes to Ave. Yo, you know M.Reck? Ab goes, nah, I don't know him, but that nigga, I hear shit all over the radio. So when Ab said that, I said he a real one. To this day, that's why I rock with Abs. From day one, he been a real one. When all these suckers that I put on Forbes and all that hate it, Av kept it G'd up. And to this day. So when niggas got all this, I would say algorithm smoke for Av, because first of all, the nigga Av, he gonna shoot the hands and he get busy. You know what I mean? And I ain't gotta say no more. You feel me? They don't want to see him in person. That's a fact. That's a fact. They all know that. These niggas got algorithm smoke, and yes, that's coined by me. So if you hear a nigga say that, you know, nigga bit the loop and didn't salute. So all I'm saying is, that's the hate that these niggas got for me. They try to act like I didn't cut the lights on for this rapper interviewing another rapper, because when I was doing it, it was taboo. Niggas are saying, yo, Reck, you ain't supposed to be doing that. This is a fact. Even K Slay, you know, God bless the dead, he was like, yo, Reck, God bless the dead, you gonna have to figure out either you're gonna be a rapper or you're gonna be a journalist. You can't do both. And I said to Slay, why not? And me and, you know, Slay, you know, if you know Slay, his personality, he's very argumentative. You know what I'm saying? So me and Slay stay getting to arguments with shit like that.
Man, that's the drama king, boy. That's the drama king, boss.
That's a fact. And he on my record, so I got nothing but love for K Slay. He played all my
right, man. Nothing but love for me. Shout out to K Slay and God rest the dead, man.
God rest the dead. God bless the dead, K Slay, and salute the Papoose. You know what I mean? We got a record together. Pap said the same thing to me. He said, yo, Reck, how come we ain't got a record together? And we got the caught up.
Well, you naming a lot of the real ones. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You naming a ton of real ones. You naming a ton of them.
That's all I rock with, is the real ones. So when niggas see me stay away from the fake shit, you know, like, because all I did was not only make a platform that everybody could shine on, and also that I could shine on. You got to think, most niggas was thinking about themselves. Me, I never got my shot, and I still made it general for everybody to shine. You feel me? Especially niggas from New York City. And all they did to me was try to box me out and not really support Forbes, and everybody put the energy into World Star, right? Just because, you know, Forbes DVD was my, you know, my site. I part own that. You dig? And it is a deep story. That's why we got the M.Reck documentary coming soon, because we're about to expose all you sucker niggas from New York City and just in general who hated on MRECK TV, and all I do is show love. You see how I show love to the callers. I was doing the same thing for the rappers. You feel me? So,
but, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. I can't wait for that. I'm be locked in for that.
Oh yeah.
But even recently, it was one of these lives not too long ago, but I remember I called up because I knew you did music, but I wasn't plugged in all the way to the music. When I got plugged in, one of the first joints I was banging was that song with you and A Mafia. And yo, dude, I had it in the truck blazing.
Nobody cares. Yeah,
nobody. Yo, that joint right there, I had it in. I was pulling up to the fuel stops and all that, banging that joint. Yo, that's a fact. So, like I said,
thank you.
It don't matter what the new crop is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that's still here for the bars and that's going to support as long. What I believe people really are tuned into is the authenticity. You know what I mean? That's what people care about.
Right.
So if that's what you really on,
yeah,
just keep going, man. And that would be my advice to the brother. You know what I mean? To sing, because I enjoy his commentary.
Yeah,
he was dope. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't caught. Like I said, I take my assessment, and I don't think it was nothing against him. So that's just me.
Nah, definitely, man. Salute to Sin. Now he a real one. I say that all.
Nah, he came off that way.
Yeah. All jokes aside, I crack jokes, everybody, and he like us. He like Wreck Mob. We roast each other over here, and it's all love. But he's a real one. You know what I mean? Av a real one. Sin's a real one. There's only a few niggas. Don't get it twisted with this Brooklyn shit. A lot of these niggas, I'm gonna be honest, not to say they not. How can I say? Some of these niggas will shoot their hands, but some of these niggas not solid. Let me just say that. Av is solid. He's solid. You know what I mean? And that's it. A lot of these other niggas, it is what it is. Pap is solid.
Shooting the hands. Shooting the hands don't mean that you solid.
Yeah.
You get dudes who, you know what I mean? You got real, dudes that will boom you out here who ain't solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Alpo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep it real. You know what I mean? not to take shots or nothing, but there's a lot of dudes that, being solid is something different. It's your character and it's your moral compass. So that's how I check it out. You know what I mean?
That's
to me, you check all the boxes. I don't know Troy Ave, like I've been getting to know you like that, but to me, from a distance, Troy Ave seen that way. You know what I'm saying? Papoose seen that way. Like I said, you named a lot of them that come off that way. You know what I mean? So salute to them, and salute to you, and salute to Sin, man. You know what I mean? And let them know.
Stay solid. A Mafia. And I got a crazy backstory of A Mafia. Me and that nigga
A Mafia killed that track.
Smoked that shit. Set that shit off crazy. And he came to East New York and laid it down. Laid that verse in East New York when I was in East New York. You know what I mean? Still got the crib out there, but A Mafia came to East New York for Dolo, okay? And laid it. Hit me. So, yo, Wreck, we need to get a joint together. I said, let's get it. And that's one of K-Slave's favorite records for me is the Nobody Cares featuring A Mafia, produced by my man.
You got a lot of solid records, but that one kind of does stand out. You went kind of crazy. Would you say you bust something over the head with a rusty pipe?
Yeah.
Yo, my man Wreck was going crazy.
Yeah, that's one of my.
Put your man's melon.
Yeah. You gonna make me play that joint right now. That's my shit. And the beat is crazy too.
The beat is bananas. The hook is so crazy. Yo, y'all went nuts on that track, bro.
Shouts to my man Streets. He did the beat. See, that's another thing. I tell niggas, your favorite rapper ain't got his. Yo, listen, when it comes to that music shit, and mind you, I'm doing all this shit, filming, editing, running websites, got all this myself. So imagine if I had to just do music, what would it be? If it sounded like that already, it's already mean. It's already mean. So if I just had to do music like some niggas, all they had to do was just show up to the studio, imagine what would it be? You know what I'm saying? It'd be really spooky for niggas. That's why niggas don't want to beat up. But they know when it comes to that music, nigga, the record speak for itself. All in, paper chaser. Like you said, nobody cares. I could go on and on. And listen, my ratio is lit. That's all I'm gonna say. My ratio.
I told you though, man. We was talking about this when we was talking about the Raekwon album, and you know what I mean. And I told you it's about that time. A lot of people, they hungry for that. That's why I told you, man. Get back in that booth.
I got you back in there.
Sin, get back in that booth, cause listen.
Yo, Sin, man. This is my brother. I need one of those Sin hooks, not one of those knockoff Max B hooks. I need one of those Sin City hooks.
Yo.
That's my guy. He gonna call me like, yo, nigga, why you say that shit, man? Like that nigga gonna say that fake knockoff Max B shit. Watch, he gonna call me. As soon as I get off the live, He gonna be the first call to hit my phone. He said, "Yo, come on, Rack. What are you doing, Rack?"
Yo, but Rack, let me let somebody else get in because I actually want to hear what the people are thinking too. To be honest with you, but it was good chopping it up with you. And salute to Sin for calling in. We appreciate you, brother. And we appreciate you too, Rack, man. Nothing but love.
Hey, y'all, appreciate you. Salute.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Let's get it. We got a lot more callers, man. You know, JR is like the official host of the MRECK TV Live. Janie B. Janie B calling up. I know Janie B, talk to me.
What up, though?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead. Speak on the Sin shit because he addressed what you said. Let's get it.
Right. Now with Sin City, he didn't debunk nothing that I said. If he had actually heard what I said and not jumped the gun, what I said was exactly what he did. Cameron, no, he can't tell Sin City, go get that nigga. But he's sitting up venting to him, you know, telling it, he asking them questions. Now Sin think, well, let me call M.Reck to see what's really going on. So Cam knew what he was doing when he put the little information out there. Let's be clear about that.
Okay. Let's be clear.
As far as the stuff about Dame Dash, Dame Dash probably didn't feel like Cameron had snaked him until he saw that interview on Drink Champs where Cam laid out the foundation where he snaked him. Like two things can be true at one time.
That's a fact.
And also, M.Reck, I just want to say this. They need to stop acting like they got a vagina.
Talk about it.
And I'm speaking from my point of view. 95% of the people that I helped still look up to me, even though I don't have what some of them still got. So they're not going to come to me a certain way because, and they behind the scenes, and I know who y'all low budget niggas is. They behind the scenes telling people they can't wait until I fall off. That's Cameron. He couldn't. Instead of going to Dame Dash telling them, "Look, you know, you got to stop talking to me like that. I'm not the little nigga that I used to be. If anything, at least we equal, even if I'm up over you because you gave me the game." Instead of going talking to him like a real man, he behind the scenes blocking and making everything worse. That's that's not being a G. And if Sin City is the man who he just portrayed himself on here to be, a stand-up guy, he gonna listen to what I said and see. I ain't never say he was no pawn. He was a pawn knowingly. I'm saying that Cameron knew what he was doing when he told him what he told him. This don't fall on Sin City. This falls on Cameron. Sin City's supposed to have his man's back. M.Reck, you don't send me out here blazing people.
Not at all.
But I'm out here blazing people because you my people.
No doubt.
So, you know, I'm just saying, two things could be right at the same time. He didn't debunk what I said. Cameron know what he doing. And Dame, and let me be clear on this. We don't want to put no bold stuff out on Dame. My mama died from complications of diabetes.
Sorry.
Whether Dame want people to know it or not, thank you. Whether Dame Dash want people to know it or not, he in a bad state with this diabetes. He's in a bad state. As Jose said, you could see it. I saw my mom deteriorate.
Damn.
I saw certain things happen where my mom used to knock out niggas. Let's be clear about this. People that know Janie B know Evelyn off of Linwood. She didn't take no mess. But when she got sick, she looked like a shell of herself.
Damn.
She started making peace with people. People could not even understand my mama was backing down from certain stuff. Either she was backing down or she was calling me. So when I'm saying he in a space where he don't really want to do all this fight, who knows? His doctor might have just told him some information. I don't know Dame Dash and know His situation, I'm telling you how my mama did things.
Got you.
Who demands from this situation? Her sight started going bad. She lost a lot of weight without trying. She started walking a little different. And then she would have days, M.Reck, where she would have all the fight that she used to have. And 2 days later, when she did all that fighting, she would be in the house for weeks trying to recuperate from that day that she stood out there and let people know you're not going to walk over me. So when I'm looking at Dan Dance, I know what he's going through without knowing what he's going through. And them niggas and I want to say this for the people. Just like they set up and talk crap about what's his name from he just died and 50 Cent did the drama with Irv Gotti. Just like they sat back and was dogging him out and laughing at how he was crashing out. We looking at the same situation just with a different boss, and it's gonna be too late to be and people gonna look at you real shady, Cameron, when now you carrying a burden that you shouldn't be carrying. Admit that you was wrong. You ain't got to do it to us. Go behind the scenes and tell them, even if you tell them, I don't rock with you no more, but I ain't got no smoke for you no more. Let that man do whatever he's doing and try to heal, get better.
You talking about the Adrian Broner situation?
Him too. But I was talking about Dame Dash.
Oh, the Dame. Okay, got you.
I was speaking about Dame Dash. Even if you don't rock with him, because he can't come back from the Adrian Broner situation. Cameron didn't expect all this backlash. Let's be clear. When he said what he said, he's so used to us laughing, me being one of them. He's so used to us laughing at him being petty and how he do things. Yeah, well, this wasn't it, Cameron. This wasn't it.
And I'm gonna say,
so when he got all the smoke, now he's talking and venting to people, and he didn't mean it like that. If you did not mean it like that, then why did you say that that man was only you was only up here? You a junkie? You was only up here for entertainment, and then he pulled it down. If you was a real G, stand on what you stand on and leave all of that up. Why you keep posting and deleting?
I hear that. Janie B from the D. Appreciate you. You know, we're going to get to some more callers, and I'm going to go live later on, and we're going to address some more stuff. What I'm going to do,
I'm going to be right here.
I got to play Broner apology. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's to Cam, and it is what it is, Treasure and all that. So I'm about to play that.
And I don't think he should apologize. I'm just going to put that out there for free.
I hear that. But I'm going to play it because, you know, we keep it G'd up over here. We play everybody's side. You know, I've been doing that. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, Janie B, tap in with me later. All
right.
Appreciate you. All right, peace. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get the Broner apology because I'm about to get off this live soon. Ben sent this to me. Give me a second, y'all. Because you know there's a lot of people calling and you know what I mean? I just want to be able to get to this Broner thing before I forget. Here we go. Let's get it, y'all. This is Adrian Broner apologizing to It Is What It Is, Cameron, and all that. Let's get it.
I promised my brothers and my uncle I was gonna keep working, even though we had an off day. So I said I'm gonna push myself today. So down there 90-degree weather, I ran with a silent top and a silent bomber on. So niggas better watch out because I'm coming, bro. I'll be back. They talking about it's over for AB. Yeah, fucking way. Yeah, all right. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Now, hold on. I thought this... Yo, Sin, man, you sent me... This is not no apology. Yo, Sin, man, what's going on, man? This ain't no damn apology. This is AB being AB. Hold on, let me look. Maybe... He probably thought he sent me an apology. I don't see no damn apology, Sin. I don't know what's going on. That wasn't it. This nigga Sin. Send me the wrong video, Sin. I see why they call you Sin. You sending out here bad information, the wrong information. I see why they call you sin. That was a sin for sending me that. That was bad work. That's bad dope. You pushing bad dope, sin. You sending bad dope. You pushing and sending bad dope. That was bad dope. You said that was a Broner apology. Let me go through my Peace. Peace. What's up? Who this? Cam, what's going on? Salute. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. Did y'all see the Adrian Broner? No, I got you. Did y'all see the Adrian Broner clip? Did it play for y'all? Because I want to make sure that I had it uploaded right. Oh, hold on. They don't hear you. Hold on. I gotta make sure. I gotta. Yeah. All right. Let the people know who you be again, because now I got you. All right. We got Cam from DC. Let them know though.
Cam from DC. What's up, Brett?
What up, Cam? Talk to me.
I wanted to talk about Dame and Cam again, if I can, before you get off. I think Cam gonna mess up this show for him and Mace. Like, you know, he keep clowning. Like, Mace playing it cool, but I think Mace trying to figure out what his next move gonna be, because this not gonna last too long with Cam doing all this clowning. And as far as like 50 Cent go, I think 50 is just a troll, but I think at this point Dame need to stop apologizing to these dudes and just do his own thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm Rick Ross, I'm gonna throw Dame the alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? Because Rick Ross got the money.
Okay, I was about to ask you why you say Rick Ross. You said Rick Ross got the money.
Well, Rick Ross got the money, and that's big. That's 50's biggest enemy in the industry. And I think everything that 50's done independently with his own money, it's garbage. Like the Before I Self-Destruct movie, that was trash. The movie where he lost weight because he had cancer, that was trash. Nobody watched it. All the stuff Cam put out, Percentage, Killer Season, that stuff was garbage. Like it really had no context behind it. And that's just me. I'm not trying to be a hater or sound like I'm a hater. I'm just, the facts are the facts. Like, everything Cam has put out has been nobody's watched it. Let's just be honest. And 50, he gets a lot of credit for doing all these deals, but like that $150 million deal he got with Stars, 50 don't put that money in his pocket. That money goes towards the budget, to get writers, to get actors. 50 gets a small percentage of that. They just license his name. So like these dudes out here clowning Dame, when Dame is that dude. Like Dame, look at Dame's credits as far as movies and look at everything that 50 and Cam put out. And you tell me which one that you want to be a part of. So, like I said, they keep clowning Dame, but I think Dame knows enough rich people to where if he wanted to get back on, he could. I just think his pride is in the way. He don't want to ask nobody. So, you know, like I said, that's all I wanted to say, Reck.
Got you.
Keep doing your thing. I'm a new fan.
Thank you, Cam. I appreciate
I'm gonna listen when you get back on later.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a live later. Appreciate you, Cam.
All right, man.
All right. Oh, damn. I gotta bring the shut down the app for the phone. I got it. I'm gonna bring it back up. Let's get it. We live. I'm gonna play the 50. Well, I'm gonna read the 50 Cent response to Dame. I'm gonna play the Dame video for people just now coming in here. Run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mall. We here. Great show. Salute to Sin City. Salute to everybody on the check-in. JR, Janie B. Salute to SJ. Boulevard Raw. Tap in, bro. The live, the lines is open. Let's get it. I see people calling. Let's get it. Pardon, y'all. You may have to recall. If you've been on hold, just call again. Just hang up and call again because I had to shut the app down. So if you was on hold, I want to make sure you're able to get through. I don't know what's going on right now. I see it ringing, but why is it not coming through? Here we go. Peace. Hold on. Mute your audio, okay? All right. So
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. So state your name and where you calling from.
Born divine Almighty Allah, Lisbon, New Jersey, King of New Jersey.
King of New Jersey. Peace. What's going on?
Peace, man. I just want people watching, man. I want to say one thing. It's a lot of damn glazing and apologists, man. That man's a grown man. He put out there an atmosphere. He gonna get what he put out there. He was right to apologize because he did some grown man clown stuff. So you need to apologize, bro. We ain't gonna glaze a person and feel sorry for a person that's diabetic and all that, because I was diabetic. You know what I'm saying? You know what you do to get rid of diabetes? You eat healthy, you eat right, you work out, you do what you do. You lose weight.
That's a fact.
So I can't sit there. I know people that return to the essence from diabetes. And you know why they return to the essence, most of them? Because they didn't want to do what the doctor said. A lot of stuff, still eat a lot of pork. They filled their body with filth on a regular basis. Now, I'm not the one to judge, because I do like to get my drink on when I want to. But when the doctor said, yo, enough is enough, kill that, you got to kill it, bro.
Yeah.
And then I want to say something about that 50 Cent movie where he lost that weight. He was a cancer patient. That was a phenomenal movie. He put in a lot of work for that movie. It might not do what he wanted to do, but it did better. The only good movie two good movies Dame ever had was Paid in Full and with them boys from Philly. The movie did with the boys from Philly.
Understood.
That's two movies. What's the name of it?
You said the boys from Paid in Full?
Paid in Full and the other movie he did, the boys from Philly.
Oh, you talking about the one where they was robbing the cribs, right?
Beanie Siegel and all them.
Yeah. Paper Soldiers.
Was that Paper Soldiers?
Yeah.
Or was the other one?
Yeah.
It was one or two, right?
My State Property?
State Property.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Paid in Full and State Property 1. That was the only movies that was good to me. Everything else,
I like Paper Soldiers. I like Paid in Full, Paper Soldiers. State Property, I never watched them to this day. I gotta watch them, but Paper Soldiers and Paid in Full, classic.
Yeah, I know what Paper Soldiers. But like I said, it was 2, maybe 3 good movies he made. You want to, let's talk about.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you real quick.
All right.
Since we talking about diabetes.
Yeah.
That smoke alarm you got diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I don't know what the
batteries or something. Yeah.
Yo, bro, I changed every battery on the detectors like a couple of months ago, man. And the same one keep going off. I think something wrong with it. We'll have to replace it.
Yeah,
when you're homeowner, it's some things
that shit is annoying as shit, bro. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? And your shit like every 10 seconds too. You know what I mean?
Yo, I know, bro. I think everybody can hear that for itself.
That's all good.
That's just the beat, guys. That's just the beat. We're talking to the beat. That's all.
That's a fact.
That's what I want to say, man. I was like, yo, we can't be Dame apologists. We can't apologize for Dame. So let Dame wear where he started, man.
No doubt.
Even if Cameron did say something in an interview 3 years ago, Dame been shooting shots at Cameron for how long now? For a long time.
You're right.
So that's all I'm saying. But yo, like I said, I want to shout you. We shout M.Reck squad. This is the King of New Jersey's BTV TV. Yo, this is my boy right here. Me and him will get together soon, and we're gonna build on something, man. You know how we do, bro.
That's a fact, my brother. Salute. Make sure you take care of that smoke alarm and shit. You feel me?
I'm gonna send it to your ass. You take care.
All right, King. Salute.
Yo, hit my math, yo.
I got you. I hit you later on. I got you.
All right, no doubt.
All right, peace. Let's get it. This is the livest show, Boulevard Raw. The line is open, okay? You know, I was the king of New Jersey on YouTube. Go subscribe. Put your YouTube in the chat room, and we'll highlight it, my brother. You know. Peace.
Two things, M.Reck.
Okay.
After you hit me, you can't tell me when to respond and how many times I'm gonna hit you back. And I'm out.
Shouts to Janie B. Janie B. Something else. Yeah. Let's get it. She said, and I'm out. Peace. Peace.
Right, what it do?
What's going on? Who this?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's Jimbo the trucker.
Jimbo, what's going on? Salute to all my truckers. What's happening, Jimbo?
I was just checking in with you, man.
Okay.
The fire detector with the diabetes is diabolical, bro. You had me in here rolling. You had me in here rolling, dog.
I mean, you know,
need to check that.
You know, we roast over here, so you know.
Oh, for sure. I told you I've been watching you since day one. I already know what it is.
Yo, you know, we like to have fun over here. You know, bring light to the situation. You know, you see, Sin is my man. You see, I'm a roast him. He gonna roast me. You know, that's what we do over here. You feel me? Have fun. So I'm glad you got a good laugh out of that. I was thinking of something to say, and I was like, this.
He wasn't expecting that. He wasn't. Yo, but real quick, Dane, Cam, and 50, right, man? I feel like, man, these are some old dudes, boy. When you just look at the thumb line, man, and it's like, man, look at these grown ass niggas, man. Like, bruh, and it's just too much money out here for niggas just to be hating on each other like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that shit. Like, instead of just sitting, you know. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just too much of this shit going on right now, man. You know, all the hate, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the other side, you don't see them acting like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't want to get specific, but we talking about the white man, bro. You don't see them acting like this, dog. They get their money, they come together, if anything. You see what I'm saying? When you look at us brothers, bro, you know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck going on. My bad for the language, bro.
Yeah, you got to send something in. You know, it's a penalty for that.
Yeah, all right.
TV. You know, that's what we do over here. You know, you know the rules.
I got you. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say, bro.
Appreciate
you know, shit, it's crazy, man.
Nah, I appreciate that, good brother, man. Love is love, King. Yeah.
For sure.
I appreciate
later.
One.
Yeah.
Let's get it, y'all. We got some callers tapping in. We got Philly tapping in. Peace.
Philly, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Who there? Yo.
It's Ken from Philly. I'm sorry, let me get out of the bar.
You gotta turn that music off, bro. You gotta turn that music off.
Oh no, my fault. I was in the bar. I'm in Philly. My bad. I'm sorry. I was on the topic. Listen, I apologize.
You good?
Look, listen. I wanted to comment. I was down at the hospital visiting my mom. One of your callers made like a real quick observation. I seen something too. You peep Dame Dash social media page. If you notice, I really believe, and I'm not wishing this on him, but I think it's something more going on with Dame we not seeing. Because if you notice, he been posting a lot of old footage. And if you really notice too, he not really been talking about Jay like he usually do. Like it's this thing where, you know, like when people be like, I don't know what his situation is. I think though with this whole Cam and 50 thing, it's just I'm getting really tired of our brothers going at each other over complete nonsense, man. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? You know, it's really weird. Like, you know, from a cultural perspective, I'd be like this. Think about it, Reck. Do you see any other culture publicly calling each other broke and this and that and everything like that? But at the same time, we got to go to these cultures, you know what I mean, for certain things, and we don't want to support each other. And I just get mad because it's not like you're dealing with regular dudes doing this that's on the street corner or that's chilling or that's regular people. These guys are millionaires. You know what I mean? These guys are rich. And I think, they would set a better example. Like, bro, like, y'all acting like y'all like regular dudes, but y'all not. Y'all above that. But me personally, you know what I mean? I don't take sides. I think by Dame apologizing, I think that was like that's okay for me. I know 50 gonna do 50, and I know Cam gonna do Cam, but I'm looking at it like, with all this going on, who is it really benefiting? Like, for real, for real. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I appreciate you, good brother.
All right.
Peace. Let's get it. The line's still on fire. We live. Run it up. Run the like button cost you nothing. The line is still on fire. The like button costs you nothing. Hit the like button. Share this live. This is the live is live. You never know who may be tapped in, who may tap in. And yeah, let's get it. Caller, talk to me.
Yo, this Montega.
Montega, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, King? Man, you already know, man. Always tuned in, man.
You
Shout out
already.
to MRecktv TV, man. I see you doing crazy things with boxing, everything, man. You really the culture, man. For real. And before I get off topic, everybody listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he really was doing this before everyone knew where this whole thing was going. Like, ever since I knew him, he been doing this right here. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to M.Reck, man. You the culture, man. Really a trendsetter, man. But yo, what I want to say is, this is bad for the culture, man. This is very bad for the culture, man. And I'm gonna just say, like, you could be part of the king's court, or you could be a gesture, and no one's gonna take us serious. So as long as we keep out in each other's business out here like that, I can't understand for the life of me why Cam first got into beef with Jimmy. I mean, you don't know when you're on the inside, but I just feel like when you love somebody, you do what you can do to make it right before it get wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing that was breaking my heart. Like, you feel me? Because then it's kind of making you like, I feel like Freaky Zeke. Like, nigga, I love both of y'all. Like, why I got to choose? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the Dame Dash situation, and respect to the OG, but I feel like he his own enemy, man. He his worst own enemy. First and foremost, like his chest. Even if I felt some sort of way because you did something, I don't really know what's going on your end, what you're going through mentally or whatever. So even if I felt like you violated me, I should be poised enough to know, hold my position and my feelings until I actually figure out and see everything for what it is, right? But then if I see that it's something, or I may feel something funny, whatever, I'm not going to put you out there under the bus because you're not doing what I want you to do. Like, I don't control you. I just don't like how you're moving, but I'm going to move and do my own thing. Dame should know better than that, man. Dame had all that money. Dame had all that opportunity, man, and there's no one else Dame could blame but Dame, man. And to be online going back and forth with Cameron and 50, and that shit is really corny. It's for real really corny. And anybody looking and seeing these guys saying, like, these guys got money. Clearly they have money. You can't be at Dame level and then be poor like a regular person is poor. Like, you understand? So for these guys that have this money, this reach, this capability, and y'all online arguing like that shit, man, that shit is not a good look for the culture, man. It just makes it seem like we never grow up, fam.
Nah, that's a fact. So Montega, let the people know how they can follow you on social media.
At Montega, Montaga. I'm probably the guy you're gonna love to hate, but be careful what you say because for real, I pull up. Yeah.
Where you from, Montega? Let them know. Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You heard? This is DK Brownsville in the building, man. Right now I'm in Texas. I got a beautiful home out here, but it's New York everywhere I go. New York is with me, man.
But
and like I said, shout out to MRecktv, the greatest in fucking media. You heard? Like, nobody doing it like this from the very beginning. This is what he was on, man. Shout out to you, M.Reck.
Yo, hit me behind the scenes. I don't think I got your new number. I know you changed your number by now.
Nah. It's the same 209 area code, man. I don't give a fuck who call it. You heard?
Text me right now. You still got my number, right?
I got you.
Text me right now. I'm gonna with you behind the scenes.
Say less.
I appreciate you, King. Peace. That's the homie Montega. You know what I mean? From Brooklyn. You know what I mean? He do a lot of great work in the community. You feel me? He opened up a lot of people's eyes. Okay. You know, especially people that was on that Democrat wave. We'll talk about that. I'm not gonna get too political, but we'll have him back on the show because I want him to really address a lot of those political issues. He's really in tune with that. You know what I mean? He's really in tune. You know what I mean? So on that note, salute to Montega. Shouts to DJ Will, you know, and all that. Let's get it. Let me open these lines up. The line's on fire. Call me up, 310-687-3808. 692-9055. I'm gonna take another call or so, man, because I've been live 2.5 hours. I gotta get this content up. I'm behind. Peace.
What up, M.Reck?
What's up? Who this?
Reck, what up? It's Flash from the X, you heard?
Flash, what's going on? Salute, King.
What up, man?
Everything
just
good.
Want to tap in. Say
Uh-huh.
what's up. Hey, yo, I'm feeling your channel, man. I've been watching since like 2:15.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling your channel, but look at the topic we on with the Cam and Jim and yo, we hustlers, right? Can we all agree?
All day.
Could we judge the tree by the fruit? These cats gotta put better product out, man. What we talking about here, man? Cam gotta put better. What we talking about? What is niggas put out? What have they put out? What's the output? 50, he not in this. We talking strictly Cam and Dave. What are y'all contributing to the culture? Y'all trying to get some free something for nothing, man. Y'all gotta put some. Yo, my man Elon Musk over there with the white boys playing. This muck got robots and drones and everything. These muck, like, come on, son. Y'all gotta get out the way, man. We gotta put the young boys in the forefront of the culture, bro. Y'all too old. You know what I'm saying? Put a young boy up put a group of young boys up like them AMP dudes. Let them lead the way. Y'all buffoonery. They doing too much buffoonery. You too old for that. Take who's sponsoring that? The Prize Picks gambling cats? Come on, man. Let's talk about that. So you promote gambling to the people? Y'all trying to drain us? Word again? Y'all sold us crack in the 90s, so now y'all trying to drain us with the gambling. But we're not dumb no more. Y'all gotta put out product. Step your game up. All that flossing, that don't mean nothing. Put out good product, bro. These cats is over here coming up with AI, robots, drones. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's a challenge to the so-called 4 leaders that they put in the way because they clowns. Like, come on, son. Step your game up. Like, yo, get out the way, or we gonna start really clowning dudes, bro. Holding niggas accountable. Like, yo, bro, what do y'all really do? Like, what do you really do? Question that in the audience, in the chat. What do they do? Let's question the fruit. This is rotten. You heard? Yo, step out of the way. Let M.Reck get a spot, bro. He keeping it 100 with the culture. You probably will see him in Brownsville. You heard?
That's a fact. Brownsville, Eastern York,
Exactly.
Crown Heights. You know, I'm in Brooklyn right now. This is a fact.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're already.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in Manhattan right now.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Your content is solid.
Thank you, King.
You're touching base with the people. You heard?
You're ready, man.
And you got some boss too.
Thank you.
We could use some of the boss too. Keep going with the authentic content because we gonna win, bro. I'm telling you. These cats, they got karma coming for them. Get up out the way, man. Get out the way, man.
Get out the way.
Get out the way, man.
Word.
Get out the way, or we gonna move y'all out the way.
I mean, look, if they don't get out the way, first of all, I got the truckers with me. You know, these trucks is 99 and 0, and then it's the money train, the M.Reck money train. We running over everything. If you don't get out the way, you just get ran over.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how
they gotta step their content game up.
Yeah.
Cause you killing them low key. Let's be real here.
Thank you, King.
They're not calling in them shows. and then look at the callers that you got on your show. Ain't nobody calling up talking crazy or nothing.
Yeah, it's respect.
You notice that?
Yeah, it's a fact. It's respect. Cause
I'm here to drop credit where it's due.
Thank you. Now, I mean, over here, the etiquette is right and exact from the chat room to the callers, and that's how I cultivated it, and that's how the rec mob keep it. We keep it respectful over here, and the etiquette is right. So salute to you for recognizing that. You know? Yeah.
Exactly. I tap in. I'm trying to tell y'all. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do is to touch base and challenge these old head old crack dealing dudes Yo, y'all dudes owe the culture. We don't owe y'all. Y'all owe us. And I'm 35 talking like this, bro. Y'all, you lucky, Cash, you lucky you can even walk the street for what you even promoted out doing, bro. Y'all owe us. We don't owe you. Understand that. I ain't the only one that feel like that either, bro. Put something good for the culture out, or get out the way, man. Or you can get pushed out the way. This is facts.
Bottom line, my brother. Let the people know who you be.
Wreck Mob,
yeah, my brother. Salute, King. Thank you.
Yeah.
One.
Later.
Yo, it's lit over here. Salute to the Wreck Mob. All right, so on that note, I'm gonna end the show because I gotta get this content up, man. I have to get this content up, so I'm gonna take this call. We're gonna do this in 30 seconds. Caller, state your name, where you caller from. You got 30 seconds or less, so hold your breath. Let's get it. Caller, you there? Caller. 567.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Uncut Keys from Toledo, Ohio?
Okay. Talk to me, King.
Yeah, I wanted to say a while back a lady called in and she said something about 50 where she said Preem just sitting in there with some papers, but he really don't know. But 50 really told on him or something like that. That's wild to me because like for people that don't know, I just want to say that if you ain't never been in trouble or caught no case, when you sitting in there with them papers, you got emotional discoveries, motions to suppress and all this. And if you really catch a case, you've been in the streets, you know, you in there, you going through everything in your mind, you know who could have possibly told on you and who didn't. So I just wanted to clear that up. And then I wanted to say something about like people, I just heard a guy, because I was on hold, but I thought I heard him say something about like rappers be wanting to build casinos or sell liquor or stuff like that. I think as a people, we need to stop looking for rappers to try and save us. Like it's millions of things on YouTube besides hip hop culture that you could go, and people is into many different things. Black people, as far as scientists and these other things, like it's about what you follow. If you follow these trends, it's gonna always seem like we're in a state of ignorance, but it's other things out there. That's just what you choose to follow. So you got many paths to do that, but we can't be looking for entertainers just because they know how to rhyme. They might not never been innovative or been leaders or things of that nature. So that's all I pretty much wanted to call in and say. So people could, like, when you on YouTube or whatever, as many of these videos, I absorb a lot of content. Like I could be watching M.Reck right now. Next video, I might be watching my guys from the Dr. York who giving that type of knowledge.
No doubt.
Next thing I know, I could be watching some stuff about some whales, some sharks. I could be watching, it's millions of videos. It's the content you create. So, I mean, that's out there. So it's things you could follow. Just type it in, whatever it is. Because there's black people, there's black scientists, there's black doctors, there's black lawyers, there's a lot of black things. We're not a monolith. So that's out there. We just don't have to be worried about what entertainers is doing. They doing what they supposed to be doing, entertaining. With them guys going back and forth, we don't know the behind the scenes with Dame Dash, 50 Cent and them. This could be all a play because they get in the algorithm because that just boosts the notoriety. They from the streets, they here to get money. They not activists per se. So that's all I wanted to say, man.
I appreciate you, King. All right. Salute.
Okay, thanks, bro.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna conclude the show there. We way over the show mark, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Okay, I gave y'all let the callers rock. Address the 50 Cent Dame Cam situation. Sin City called up on the behalf of himself and half of Talk with Flea. It is what it is, and Cam, you know, and he addressed the Adrian Broner situation and said they didn't exploit Broner. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to believe it or not. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Leave those comments right now in the regular comments. Let me know if you believe Sin City saying that him, well, I guess, you know, the is what it is and the whole cast over there didn't exploit Broner. Do you believe him? Yes or no? Or let me know how you felt about the show. I appreciate y'all, Wreck Mark. I'm going to go live with you in a minute. I got to do this footage from the Tank versus Jake Paul. I got to get this up. So I'm downloading it now. Check for that on my channel in like maybe 30, 40 minutes. Make sure you check out that Blue Blood Sports interview. I'm putting up the Sin interview after I chopped this live down because Sin responded to that. So we got a lot of exclusives, man. Appreciate Sin once again. We're gonna get the official Sin City interview on MRecktv real soon. The Mace interview, the Cam interview. We're gonna get all that, man. It's time. At this time, we're not playing no games, But on that note, we letting the sparks fly. The new sports show, the shit got a crazy buzz. It's lit. It's on Complex. It's on The Vibe. It's being covered by The Source.com, NBC, Yahoo Sports. In a month's time, man, the show just did, it just went viral, and it's been letting the sparks fly. The show is letting the sparks fly. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. Leave those comments. Let me know how you feel about this live. Salute to SJ. I appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Love. All right. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe. And I appreciate y'all tapping in. And thank you. You know what I mean? Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. Salute. Peace.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Reck.